audio. All right. And that audio. And that screen. Okay. All right. So, picking up from last time. We'll bring you guys over here. Whoa. Oh, I forgot that. There we go. You guys are up here. Um, you finally made it in to be able to go. Like you went through the processional, did amazingly on it. Let's see. I wrote it down. I think you guys did a regular success, crit success, crit success. So you get a +1 for diplomacy and intimidation checks within Mekatar for the next week. Yay.
We're special.
Sad it doesn't last a bit longer, but cities forget quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. You got to go in and actually meet with the Ghost King, with Geb himself. He promoted you to Bloodlords kind of unceremoniously. And excuse me. Also, essentially gave you your first task of protecting. Oh, what the heck was his name? Let me find it. Where'd it go? Cortash Kane? Yeah, Cortash Kane. Essentially, like the High Priest of Cabriri and the Lord of Nemrek Noctori. So, yeah. Cortash is actually almost he's kind of annoyed by it, just because you just got promoted to Bloodlord, so you're kind of like the very bottom of the totem pole. So Cortash already isn't super impressed with you guys.
I mean, babysitting him isn't exactly the greatest job either.
Well, yeah. You were also granted ownership of a condo in town, and the previous tenant was summarily executed just under a year ago. I think it was established as. And nothing's been done with the stuff, so you were told, hey, no one's been in there in almost a year. You're welcome to whatever's in there, or you get rid of whatever you don't, and welcome being a Bloodlord. Outright hostility towards other Bloodlords is not tolerated, and will be swiftly punished.
So, what does being a Bloodlord really mean, like in practical terms? Like, Furline, was that her name? The one,
Yep.
the one
Furline
from
Haldoli,
Greater.
she's a Bloodlord. Yep.
So she had like management, political, whatever.
They're kind of like
power.
oligarchs. Like they're the ruling noble class. They're not. They don't hold official supervisory positions, but they are still nobles. You can pretty much do whatever you want so long as you're advancing Geb, the nation, and the king, and not being hostile towards your fellow Bloodlords.
It's the real challenge.
Okay.
And yeah, occasionally you'll be given tasks, either by senior members or, like now, the Ghost King himself. Getting into the Mortician's Suite, which the current name of this place is. You're welcome to change it. You did find a giant skeleton of a dinosaur, and while exploring, you guys got essentially like too close to one of the doors, and this thing animated. You did manage to find a little secret door to the back, which is where you guys are at now. Ran away from the fossil golem. Found a whole bunch of books back here. I think Roger actually ended up finding one that was like a book about cats, and it was like this adventure story about a cat. And Rodolph realized it was magical. We went through it, and essentially the books back here you can use as like a repository. You can get a bonus with. The whole collection's is 10 bulk, worth 600 gold. If you reference it during exploration or downtime, you can get a +2 bonus to recall knowledge on the subjects from these subjects. Negative energy, creation and destruction of undead, methods of using necromancy to animate flesh. Yeah. You also found notes where the previous tenant was researching something that was essentially like infectious life. Didn't sound good.
Yeah, now we see why they offed him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was the thing too. Is like he was executed, and then like a few hours after he was executed, it was like, oh yeah, all of that stuff was false. Oh, darn.
Yeah, but it's not like he wasn't doing other stuff.
True. Yeah, he wasn't a good guy, but he was.
I would imagine very few people in Mekatar are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's not. It's not so much good and bad. It's levels of horribleness.
It's more about lawful versus unlawful, I think,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes down to it. Or lawful versus chaotic.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do? I imagine you have to go out there and deal with that thing eventually.
How long is it going to take for the was it gas? Whatever it was that injured me when I fiddled with the little statue thing.
Well, you guys left the door open, or the front door open, so it would, within a few minutes, kind of dissipate out. It's kind of like a heavier than air, so it's going to roll out the building and down the side. You'd probably hear some screams here and there.
That is unfortunate to be walking by right now. Then.
Somebody walking on the level below, like, ah!
We just see like a dead gnome just like chilling outside the door.
Yeah.
You see Crowley's arm reach out the door, just like grab it by the ankle and just drag it in. Just like, well, waste not,
Just
want
sort of
not.
Insta snack, you know?
Look, so it was just lying on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and while we're sitting here, oh, hold on, I have to target myself. I'm just gonna keep treating wounds
Treat
myself.
wounds a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Hey yo.
Oh,
I
nice.
can do this too. 2. So bad. Nice, critical success. By 20. Oof.
It's always
Nice.
good to see a 40 rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever rolled that high. Like on
'Cause-
anything.
Let's see. What's your medicine at? Expert. Okay.
It's
Oh, so-
wisdom
yeah.
plus that, and then the mortician's gloves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what your medicine training is at, you can set your DCs up to your training level. It's like 15, 20, 30, 40. And you'll get more healing on top. Like if you get
Yeah.
your medicine up to master, it's a DC 30, but you get plus 40 healing.
Yeah, I think I have it planned to bump to master the next time we can do
Updates or skill ups or whatever it is.
skill increases. Yeah, maybe what is that? 13? Oh no. Wait, no.
It should be
I should be
next level.
master when?
Because you get
Hmm.
skill ups on odd levels?
Yeah, it should be 11. Hold on. What am I? Expert. I should be. I thought I was master in medicine.
Check your builder. I might have just plugged it in wrong.
Let's see. Where's my proficiencies? Oh no, I'm expert.
Okay.
No, I should be. But on Path Builder, I'm. No, master. That's right.
Is it master on path builder? Okay.
Yes.
We'll fix that. Just make sure that it wasn't one of your tome skills.
Hold on. Let me match these up. It should be trained, expert. Yeah, it wasn't one of the two. The two were, I think the ones I picked were performance and diplomacy.
Hmm.
Because, yes, because those are both nothing on Path Builder,
Mm.
which makes sense. Because that's a daily pick. Nature and occultism trained. Religion. Expert society. Expert. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's not right.
Yeah, I probably just transposed it wrong or something.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Performance. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
And there's no place to go in this room other than back out into the hallway, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, oops. Was there something at the other end of the hallway? Back this way?
No, it just goes up and loops around.
Oh, so we're gonna have to deal with that trap because I think that's the only way we're gonna get.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
But yeah, I figure you guys gotta get back there, you get your wounds all patched up, do all that. Don't you have an ion stone?
yeah, Savath, maybe you can take a look at this trap. And this time I'll approach it much more delicately.
I mean, the golem is still out there too.
Ugh.
The golem
Do we
doesn't
know
heal.
what triggered it the last time?
Essentially, you guys.
Okay. And when we left the room, it stopped.
Yeah, it couldn't follow you back there. It can't fit back there.
So
Hmm.
it's just kind of waiting.
The unmute button wouldn't work.
Oh no!
But yeah, I'm more than willing to check out this trap. What
Okay.
what do you need me to roll for it?
Well,
Well- Problem is, it's right next to the fossil golem,
yes,
Oh,
which will attack us as soon as we enter the room.
yeah.
is
I mean,
is
I
the-
think we have to break the golem. Like
The golem is
running away worked, but
Yeah, it is good as a defense, and it won't follow you. Like if you were to leave this room entirely, it won't follow you. But you do stuff to deal with it.
and there was nothing in the books about a guardian, about
Nope. Ooh,
hmm.
I almost forgot. Roger has onslaught armor, or his onslaught hide.
And what does that do?
So he has the sudden charge action, which, let's see, sudden charge. It's 2 actions. You dash up, stride twice, and then you strike. But he's also got his onslaught hide, so if you sudden charge, you deal an extra d8 damage.
Nice.
So it's not bad as an opener.
This is, however, news to Nate.
You've had that armor for a while.
Doesn't mean I knew it. Are we in agreement to destroy it then? Are we going to? I like the idea.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
looking
I don't
Fine.
see any other way.
Let's see. You have learned. It is resistant to physical damage 10, except for adamantine or bludgeoning.
Right.
You've learned that because of.
Because Roger did a check and I did one, I think.
Yeah. And you can do multiple checks. Change name.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently when I roll the esoteric lore
Mhm.
check, you can also compare it to a recall knowledge check. And if it also beats the recall knowledge check,
Oh, you
I
that
get
too?
that information as well. So
Oh,
instead
nice.
of just one whatever, I get whatever I would have gotten from a recall knowledge.
That's your esoteric lore, right?
Yeah, that's. Is it esoteric knowledge? Where is it? Diverse lore.
Yeah.
That's like the base. Yeah.
And your esoteric lore automatically goes up, so that's nice. Esoteric lore. Haunts, curses, creatures of any type. Can't be used. That can't be used for recall knowledge of other types. Okay.
The poem was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can talk.
But yeah, Roger has his 2 action sudden charge. It's only 1 strike and it's 2 actions, but you get extra damage when you hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, but wasn't there another way into this area? Or did we come in through the front door?
You came in through the front door. There is a balcony further back, like over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Could we go out and see if there's. Was there another entrance from the balcony?
You saw a door up there. Yeah. Still gotta get past the golem.
So maybe run outside? Just sort of
Wait.
run past it? And
I mean, I can teleport.
You can teleport?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He can only do it like once or twice a day.
Ah.
But
Can you take us with you?
No, it's just me. It's my cloak that does it.
Ah. Well,
Puff of
yeah, why
smoke.
don't we run out to the balcony then and see what we can do from there?
Roger will pick that roll off for the sake of keeping him with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Is-
Nick's not here to argue it, so piggyback time.
can I make an argument for athletics?
That's what I was gonna
I'm
say. It was
sprinting.
probably athletics. Yeah, to run past the thing. We'll say athletics versus its reflex.
Easy.
Yeah.
And Roger.
Whoops.
Just
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and you said Roger, you're grabbing Rodolph and just carrying him.
Yeah. But ease of getting him past because I don't think he's gonna make it otherwise. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, well,
But-
I can't. Oh, I guess I could double move, couldn't I?
Hell,
So.
you can triple move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So is 27 good enough though for me?
What's your speed? Oh, 27 for your check. I kind of want to get
7 for
everyone
my athletic.
through first so I can see.
Okay.
Because it'll try to make a snap. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Crowley and Savath, you're gonna teleport out.
Yeah, Crowley, forget it, man.
He's just stood on the other side. We didn't even see him move. We don't even know how he got there. It's just
Crowley's got a 50-foot move speed when he's not raging.
I was gonna say, like, it's gonna be Roger or me who gets caught, and since Roger rolled much better than I did,
I'm sorry. But yes.
no, it's okay. No, this is the room that means to kill me. It's fine.
If you could not lose another character though, that'd be nice.
I was just saying that
Just
the other day.
attached
It's like
to this one.
poor Jane has lost like every character.
Yeah.
Have you
Well,
considered
you
not
know,
dying?
honestly, that's why I went with a different build this time on the theory that maybe, you know,
it will.
I could figure it out.
As you guys come running out, I imagine there's like you guys are trying to do this. You're not going to go like single file, trying to one at a time running out. It's not a collapsing bridge. It's like we got to bum rush this thing so he can't get all of us. So
Yeah,
I would like to
squad blitz,
imagine
squad
you
blitz.
guys are like, okay, everyone go 1, 2, 3, go, and everyone runs.
Yes.
So Feldar's going to fall behind a little bit there, and then Savath kind of like gets up there and says, "Bamf," and pops across in this little puff of smoke on both sides. This thing's going to try to take a swipe down at Feldar.
Okay.
And let's see. You are running. That was a regular failure. So it wasn't a crit failure.
Yeah, I would use the cloak, except this thing is tall, really, as well as
Yeah,
big
because
around.
like the room is
right?
like
So,
20 feet high. And
yeah, there's no point in that.
We'll give it a -2. Just because. Roll.
Oh,
30? Oh, just meets.
yeah, it meets.
I forgot how high its attack modifier was.
Yeah, I kind of laid it on. Ouch.
So Feldar's gonna run through and just get chomped by this thing. But otherwise,
Damn it, this
make it.
room.
But otherwise, you'll be able to kind of like break free and get out.
Okay. So
Today's celebrity dinner date. TV
So
personality.
does this go all the way around?
Back to back blind.
The map doesn't, but the building, yeah, it's basically it's like a four-sided pyramid, and it has this walkway that goes all the way around the building.
Amber's first date was with health. Project manager now. And she got
Let's see.
top and drop. When Matt-
Oh, and this was like a balcony or something.
Yeah, it
this
was
thing?
a balcony at like 10, 12 feet, so it'd take a little bit of cooperation to get up there, but otherwise, yeah.
Matt, my
Good
brow.
thing I can climb.
Up my ass. It was very. And that's
Let's see here.
how we should take that on the show.
The terrace itself.
Yeah, I
15
think
feet
the rest of
wide.
us are pretty tall, probably.
Yeah, I figure you guys are all like the standard height, like that 5.5
I-
to 6.5 feet. So like you can kind of work together and get each other up there.
Yeah.
I kind of assume that Roger and Crowley could just like toss me and Nick up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
The small ones.
I mean,
So, like,
technically,
it's
we
gonna be
could
like
have
that scene in
probably
Lord of the Rings. Throw me.
Well, the-
Oh yeah. Oh here at the. I know there's little pillars outside on that terrace. There's no railing, so don't fall. It's 80 feet to the ground.
I'm surprised they didn't just arrange for the necromancer to have an accident.
So everyone getting up here. So this wide balcony is kind of open to the air and gives a really nice commanding view to this to southern Meccatar.
Out of place.
Ah, it's nice to be rich. And is this is a doorway, a window?
It's yeah, there's like a double door that goes in. You kind of walk up to it and it's like, and it seems to be locked.
You know what? I'm gonna take a step back and say, hey, maybe someone who knows about traps could take a look at that.
I would love to take a look at that.
If only we knew someone.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Just tell me what you need me to roll.
So on your sheet,
I have disabled device plus 18. I don't have a disarm trap, but I assume that disabled device is what it should be.
all right. So Savast's gonna get up and it's like, okay, this door's locked. It's like kind of looking around. It's like, okay, there's definitely like the skeleton or the fossil golem inside. There was a trap. There was a secret door. This guy probably has a trap here. It's reasonable to guess.
Yeah.
And you'll kind of look around. It's like, okay, assuming this is trapped, where if I was trapping this, where would I put it? And you'll look up and you'll see where one of the stones kind of to like one side, it just doesn't like, all the stonework is really nice and like locks together really well, and there's one spot where if you've ever seen tile work like in a bathroom and like, or if like they do like a checkerboard style and like two tiles are wrong, like they got put in backwards.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those kind of things. It's like you'll look up, it's like, okay, you see the pattern. That looks wrong. And it'll take a second.
All right.
But you'll realize there is essentially there's like a hammer style, or like a hammer pendulum that if you try to force this door, it will swing this hammer down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should I should I roll for disable device?
What's your thievery?
Hold on. Where's my character? Basic actions.
Thievery trained. Okay.
I got it. Oh, I do not have permission to see the
Oh
to
yeah,
view
it's
the
because it's a
sheet for this
monster.
actor.
Yeah, Yeah, because that's
Well, no,
considered
it's-
like a monster card.
Under.
Oh,
no,
you
no, I'm
can't-
clicking
why
on
can't you
my
see
book.
yours? Hold on.
Make sure you've got yourself selected.
Hold on.
Those are new sheet permissions.
There we go.
Like I'm just trying to click the book in the bar at the bottom, and it's telling me I don't have sufficient permission to view this sheet for this actor.
Oh, for the Hammer of Forbidden, or whatever it is.
No, just the display Savath Dark Shiv.
Oh, it's
Try
because
going.
it's a different character sheet. I didn't update your macros. Press C.
There we go. Okay. My thievery, you asked?
Yeah.
Plus 18.
Train. You can give it a try.
That doesn't sound very. Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, the fact that that's only a success is a little disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll take it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with hazards and traps, there is actually like a training level, or like you've got your trained expert master. This one specifically calls out like if you want to be able to disable it, it's like a DC thievery expert. So like raw, Savath technically can't even attempt it because like he doesn't have the training for it.
Oh wow.
But you're at least trained, so okay. Yeah, you'll be able to get this thing disabled.
All right.
It'll
Do I need
take
to
a little
roll
bit.
Disabled disarm device, or are we just going to take the thievery roll?
Disabled device is a thievery roll.
Oh, gotcha. Then cool.
Did I put it on
I succeeded. So now we can go in, right? Or do I need to pick the lock as well?
there? That was for the trap. Yeah.
All right. Let's.
Let me see here. Oh, I like the sound for the the trap. It's a very squishy sound. That is worse than the breath.
Yeah. Especially in headphones.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. The trap itself is, like I said, it's this enormous hammer that swings down and attempts to damage a creature entering the area. You're able to kind of like get that
Possibly knock
wedged in
them off the
place.
edge.
Yeah. It says to
Yeah,
push
some
them
of those
back and
golf
prevent
club.
them from going any further. Reset.
Just imagine
You
you
didn't
get
trigger it,
crit.
so you're able to lock it in place.
Whoosh.
That's good.
Oh yeah, we do have the keys, right? So I shouldn't have to pick the lock.
Yeah, you do have keys.
Cool. Well, we got the trap disarmed. We got the key. Why don't we go in?
Filled our roll motion. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Kind of get it all picked, or get the trap all jammed in place and kind of push these doors open. It goes down 10, 15 feet. The stairs do. And then you got another set of doors. Not trapped this time. Not locked. Kind of push this door.
Imagine. I just imagine right now to Crowley, Savath is like one of those truffle pigs, but for traps.
Yeah.
You just have your goblin just. It's like, oh, you found something?
So there's no
And like a
lights.
truffle pig, that is very valuable here.
You get into this main suite, and there's no lights on in here. There's no lights, no torches. This dusty lounge is kind of furnished with a few wooden tables and chairs. There's this long oval pool sitting just opposite the door as you come in, and instead
Ton
of
of
water,
bones.
It is this recess contains a large mound of fossilized bones. And there is
Is it like the thing that was in the basement of our house in Great Urge?
yeah, but instead of viscera, it's bones. And looking
Oh,
around,
Roger.
this looks to be essentially like a common area, or like you would expect, like you would see in like college dorms. You would have like your individual rooms and a shared common, or like a quad.
Huh.
Roger just looks at the pile of bones and just says, "Dibs."
Look, Roger, replacement parts.
Exactly. I mean, this is like a full rework anyway, so you know, I ain't fast.
So you guys kind of
Roger
get
will
in
approach.
here and get all situated.
Roger dies. We throw his scythe in the pile of bones.
Basically, yeah.
Rodolph kind of comes up behind.
Oh, looks like Nick is sick.
Yeah,
Sick, Nick.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Getting in here, you kind of like I imagine there's that like cautious kind of okay. There's already a fossil golem out there, weapons ready. Kind of step out. Nothing's jumping out to attack you.
I would like to poke the pile of bones with the scythe.
And I imagine Rodolph would kind of like keep a safe distance back, just enough to kind of get the torch in here so everyone can see. You know, I think everyone has dark vision except him.
Yeah, I've got my little glowing
Oh,
wayfinder
Feldar has.
thing.
Yeah, you've got low light. Roger's got low light. Okay.
Non-dark
You want me
vision
to source
having.
something for that?
Hey, what are you guys getting in here? What are you heading after first? I suppose.
Roger is going to expect the bone piles.
After a few minutes, those of you guys with crystal stones, you're back to full health.
Let's imagine every moment Rodolph is just checking everything to see if it could be a control rod.
So getting in here, I imagine like Crowley and Feldar starting to. It's like okay, being careful what to touch.
I'm gonna wander
looking
over
around.
here. Yeah, because
Rogers,
I'm assuming this is the other side of the trap thing, so I'm just sort of. I don't have knowledge, but I'm just sort of looking at it, going, "Goddamn thing!" Any switches, any levers? Like I'm looking for really obvious.
before you even get a
stuff.
chance to switch levers, it's one of those like you're kind of okay, big pool of bones. Start looking around for levers. Roger's like, whoa, bones, and starts making his way up. And about the time like
Oh no!
Roger starts to reach in to get like a handful of bones, like scythe in one hand, bones in the other.
For the record, poking it with my with a weapon, probably my hammer, because that's less important to me.
Okay.
But not quite daft
Oh,
enough
so
to just
hammer
reach
and shield
into a
then.
pile
Okay.
of bones.
So it's very much like okay, moving around a little bit, and there'll be a couple little sparks on the floor, or like almost like somebody like cracked a glow stick on the floor in a couple of different spots, and they'll very quickly grow into these vaguely humanoid shapes. And there's 4 of them, and they're hostile.
What's that?
Oh damn! This stupid necromancer.
Can I get initiative?
Fuck off.
Oh yeah, let me do this. Close that. That.
Jesus Christ, your nat 1 is a 24.
I do 2 things: break the 4th wall and hit shit. That's my. That's Roger.
I heard numbers all over the place. Oh, they rolled all kinds of crazy numbers. Okay.
Did you have to say it with such glee in your voice?
I mean, we've got, what do we got? A 1, a 2, an 18, and a 20. They either rolled really low or really high. Savath, can I get initiative?
Can you roll it for me? Sorry, I had to go upstairs real quick.
Oh, no problem. Ba-doop. 29.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, right safely in the middle of the pack.
And of course, rage on initiative.
All right.
Got flashbanged.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm guessing that's the mailman.
Roger's just there with the bright light, just going, "Wow, I imagine that's a great inconvenience for those who have retinas."
That's yeah. These guys, like, they come up and they give off this just light. Like, they don't cast shadows. They essentially are light. Beholding the blinding light of a liminal is akin to staring at the sun, and consequently, only they themselves understand what they are or how they truly look.
Fortunately, Crowley basically has rose-tinted sunglasses.
That's probably a good
They don't
thing. That
really help
helps.
here,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I'm gonna have to remember this. This is a pain in the butt. Okay. Roger's right in front. That makes this easy. We're gonna strike. This thing's gonna try to essentially claw you. There's a thing called scintillating claw.
Why is it sensual?
Miss. Good. Miss, please. And 3. Woohoo!
Oh,
Oh, you don't have. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I almost forgot too. Just so you know, Nate, you have essentially 2 reactions that you can do per turn.
I do.
You have your normal 1 reaction, but because you have tactical reflexes, you get an extra reaction specifically for reactive strike.
Oh,
So you can make
okay.
2 attacks on your off turn or off your turns. Just so you know.
Cool. I need to make a note of all the progress I've made so I can put it on my phone because copying the characters off Discord didn't work very well, if I remember.
Glimno. Oh, let me do this so I can name these guys.
I got it's like the champion thing with the
1,
defense ability.
2, 3, 4. All right, 2 is right next to Crowley. You do the same thing, I guess. Does it have anything else it can do? Ooh. Not yet. Strike. Strike. Strike? I read the sheets on these guys, and I was like, this is gonna be a tough fight. Apparently not.
that
They
Well,
spawn
well-
next to the 2 people with 31 AC.
Also,
yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say
Feldar.
they picked the hardest one.
Yeah, just unfortunately. Jane, it's your turn.
Okay. So thing 1, I will exploit vulnerability.
Okay. Does it have
Um,
to be esoteric?
You know, I shouldn't even click that. I guess I have to click it to use the action, but so what's that? An esoteric lore check? Yeah. yes.
I think so. You can also just hit recall knowledge on your macro.
Okay.
Let's see.
So my recall now, well, yeah. So I rolled a 28.
28.
I guess it's easier for you if I do recall knowledge, though, right? Because that gives you all the.
Yeah, because then it just shows. I mean, that's fine. I can still do it because you're doing esoteric. Because
Okay.
your thing like specifically says you do it with esoteric. I think. So these are what's called a glimnal. They are incorporeal, spirit, and vitality tags. They're level 9. Let's see. What else?
And I think if it was a critical success, I find out all their weaknesses, immunities, resistances. If it's just a success, I learn its highest weakness, but not other things.
Because you're doing specifically exploit. Let me see. Because you also have dubious knowledge.
Well, yeah, because if it's not that, then I can choose to
Instead-
do personal
there it is.
antithesis and make up one.
Instead, attempt to exploit a more personal vulnerability. You can exploit only the creature's personal antithesis. You're unarmed. Weapon strikes. Also become magical.
Yeah,
they were not
because if I
already.
use
Okay.
mortal weakness, then I can use it against all of them, because presumably they're all the same type of creature.
They are all the same.
If I
type,
use
yes.
personal, it only works against that one.
That was a regular failure. So you're going to get personal antithesis,
Okay.
which you now have to remember how to do. I think it was add your level.
Okay, so I'm going to reach into my pocket and pull out a pair of sunglasses and say, "Ha! You're not that cool." So that
Strikes
so
2
then I'll
plus
move
half your level.
up
Okay.
and whack this one with my Kopesh.
2 plus half your level. That's what it is.
As you put the shades on, there's just a yeah.
Oh, I forgot to target. Sorry.
That was against this guy here. 20, 38, flanking, crit.
Oh, nice. So 24 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, plus that.
Oh yeah, and
I think if hold on. If I use the other thing, did it actually have a weakness? Oh, I
didn't
made
learn
up a
it.
weakness.
Yeah, you didn't learn it.
Okay. So I get
minus.
hold
What
on.
was that? Like 2 plus half your level. 7.
and
It's like,
okay.
so like, would the crit double weakness? Or no, I think that's after everything combined.
Yeah, it's afterwards. See.
Okay, I'll have to do that next turn.
Reach
Okay.
defenses. When you succeed,
that's my
okay, you
turn.
didn't exceed. Okay.
Oh yeah, because they're incorporeal.
So 24 plus 7, 31. It takes 26.
Cool.
Resist all damage.
So I will try to
Sometimes.
remember next time to just add the 7. Can I? Good question.
It's easy enough that I can just like manually do it.
Okay.
It has resist 5 all damage except force, ghost touch, and void.
Okay.
So of any
So then I won't
times-
use that one because my +7 is better than +5. So
So of
Okay.
any times for Roger to use his scythe,
Corruption.
This is the time for the scythe.
Okay.
Tithsis, move, strike. Okay. Growly.
All right. Well, I'm already horns out, and don't know if these are mindless. So I'm gonna start off
They did not
by
have mindless tag.
what's it called? By doing this. Boo. Wait, did that roll? No, not rolls. Hey.
Hey, there you go. Frightened 1.
Cool, and now I
Right.
can do this. Oh wait, I would get Mighty Rage, gonna toggle that on.
That is just a hit because of frightened
I rolled-
and off guard.
Oh wait, hold on, I need to toggle that on. I rolled a
Every
3.
+1 matters.
They have an AC at 27. Takes 27 damage,
Oh my god, it's bleeding.
and it can bleed.
I made a sunspot bleed, also I'm gonna do it again.
That is
Yeah,
a
not with
miss.
that.
Okay, a 6 with the... I rolled a 3 and a 6. You know what? Screw it, that's my turn.
It's a good turn.
Yeah.
Savath. Are you back at your computer? Skip. You're muted.
Dead.
Maybe? No?
Discord does not fucking like me today. Yes, I am back at the computer.
Okay. I was just starting to wonder, I was like,
It wouldn't let me hit the hang up button or the unmute button.
That's
So I just
weird.
had to force close Discord.
yeah.
Yeah. So let me see here. I have some new stuff that I can do,
You
right?
do.
Like
If you throw a weapon, you got a bunch of bonuses to your throwing. Like your range. I know it says 20 feet on the item. It's actually 30. You get.
Okay.
What else do you get? Let me see. Range penalty is -1 instead of -2. So if you go past
Okay.
every increment past 30, it's a -1. Not the end of the world.
So are these big white circles? Are those the guys?
Yep. They're tough to see. Like as you take them out, they will start to dim down.
Okay.
You also have sorceress archetype, so you have a little bit more
Yep.
spells. And
Yeah, I was thinking about trying one of those out. I was just
if
trying
you
to figure out which
cast
one I
a
want to do.
non-cantrip spell, you do get a free action called Dispel Strikes. You siphon off a little bit of that energy into a weapon, and
That was why I was going to try that first,
Yep.
and then go for a throw with my last action.
perfect. It's designed to be a
Like,
non-cantrip, so like a first, second, or third.
I mean,
I got. And I
I
click
think I'm
cast.
into
Who are you
someone,
going after?
Sure, that could be a busy Lizzie.
I have the one next
Oh,
to
do you
Crowley, targeted.
That one, I think.
Cannot cast under
I got it.
what?
He succeeds, but
I don't know what the term devices were.
he's not wearing metal armor, and it is a basic reflex, so he'll still take half damage. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
I don't have that option. Oh, never
Right,
mind.
check.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I was too far back.
Oh, no
So
problem.
roll damage. 7. Cool. And then we're gonna go back
Takes
to my
no
little
No.
dude.
damage, resistant to all damage, -3, except force, ghost touch, or void.
Yeah, it's resistant 5.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately. but you do get spell strikes.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and try it.
Hold on. Force. There we go. That is a critical hit
Ooh.
by 4. I think you hit the wrong button.
I hit the roll damage button.
Ah, but you rolled a critical.
Oh shit! Yeah,
It's all right.
undo it. I'll hit the crit button.
There you
Boop.
You get more stuff on a crit.
Yeah,
Wow.
So
I'll take the 30 damage.
here's the fun part. It's gonna take 21 damage. It resists a bunch of it.
Okay.
On a crit, electricity arcs out to deal an equal amount of electricity damage to up to 2 other creatures of your choice within 10 feet of the target. There's only one other creature, but how much electrical damage was that? 4.
How do I roll? How do I roll the electrical damage?
I'll just do it.
Okay. Well, then I guess do the other one on the other side of Crowley for the second one.
4. Your electrical damage was not high enough, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even though it was doubled.
Okay.
We'll just have to
Well, I
keep,
think that's my
keep
turn.
an eye on that for later. How did it do? Did I give it
Yeah, if I remember.
Oh, it
was
does have
right.
shock. That's
I think I looked it
right.
up.
Okay. Did that. Alright. That brings up Rodolph. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of spell slots, ranked slots, but it's a nice little bonus. And occasionally,
Yeah.
you get a big crit like that.
Yeah. No, that was pretty great for the first time using it.
Oh, yeah. These things just have a lot of hit points. Let's see. What's Rodolph got? He's not moving in any further. He's not crazy.
So is that a rogue thing or
What?
that dispel?
Sorcerer.
Oh, sorcerer.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, sorcerer feat.
Yeah, he talked me. He showed me something that he was working with on my character sheet for because I do so much with throwing stuff, and so yeah, and I was like, no, I really like this idea. I'll try it out.
You know what?
Cool.
Is it back blackface?
So
Yeah, because what is it? The Magus that does that? That does the spell
they
and
get
hit.
they get like a whole class feature built around spell strike.
We could probably
Yeah.
get, like, some,
This is a perfect spot for it. We're going to we'll see number 4. He's gonna try banishment.
Ooh.
Come on. Yes. Crit fail. The
Yeah,
target is
level.
banished and cannot return by any means to the plane it is banished from for a week. It is effectively dead. That worked out super well. And then as a one action, shoot, what's he got? We'll give Roger guidance. Roger, you'll get a +1 bonus to your next attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Oh, yes.
Until the start of, or basically on your next turn, you'll get it. Which is now. There's only one guy. He's left in front of you. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's 3 guys, but there's one in front of you.
Rules question.
Uh-huh.
Is it an action to swap an item one-handed to two-handed?
Like putting a weapon away and pulling out a new one is one action.
No, as in my scythe is a two-handed weapon, but I can hold it one-handed. Is an action to swap that hand position.
It. Well, you said you had your hammer out.
I do, but it'll take me 3 actions to swap out to the scythe completely this turn, or I can half do it and do other things.
No, it'd only take one action to swap to your scythe.
You can
yeah, but I don't
drop
wanna just-
what you're holding.
Well,
I don't
And
want to just
pull out the
abandon
scythe.
my stuff.
right.
There's also an action to just swap 2 items.
I don't think he has that.
Yeah,
I think
don't.
that's based in the remaster.
It's one action to essentially put a weapon away and pull out another one. It used to be 2,
Yeah.
now it's 1. But he's got
Yeah, but
hammer
I've
and
got
shield.
hammer and shield that I need to swap to my scythe. So 1 action to put the shield away, 1 action to put the hammer away, 1 action to draw the scythe. That's my turn.
It would be
But
doing it that way would
I've
only
got
be
the-
2 actions.
2
It'd be
actions,
Put your shield away, switch your hammer to
and
your
then
scythe,
swap.
and that's it.
okay, so I would still get 1 attack.
Alternatively, you can drop your shield, free action, 1 action, swap to your weapons. You still have 2 more.
Okay,
Option.
what I was going to do is use a spell, but my scythe does more damage. If I can swing the scythe this turn, I'll do that. So yeah. Jeez. Draw two-handed. Strike.
Nice.
I would like to respectfully fuck him up.
That is a critical hit.
I would like to respectfully fuck him up.
He will take all 31 damage. He is moved 5 feet in a direction of your choice.
I would like to slam him. If he hits something, does he take damage?
No.
Uh,
Well,
oh,
let me check.
I'll push him against the bench.
I don't think you have the feat for it. Did you? You used to.
Yeah, because if he moved like
Powerful
Here?
shove. Is that it? When a creature
Oh.
you
If not,
shove
it's
or
the
knock
same.
back with a shield pole arm with crit specialization has to stop moving. It would be because if it hit an object. Okay, yeah, you do have powerful shove.
Gonna push him directly north into what I assume is a
Bench.
bookshelf there.
There, that's a bench.
Yeah, just bap. Just draw scythe full like 360 spin and thwack.
Beep.
Roger's like, you made me drop my shield.
Unfortunately,
I like
it's just equal to your strength modifier,
It's
Uh,
an extra 4 damage and an extra 4 damage.
but he has resist
no,
5.
it's not. 'Cause it soaks it.
Ow.
He does take full damage from your
Rude.
weapon,
That's fine.
and he is bleeding now. Not sure how that works on a planar elemental, but yeah, he's light. He's leaking light.
I was gonna say plane of light, I'm just picturing like
Okay.
gold dust pouring out of him.
Or yeah, something like that. Glimnol 3. He's gonna try to go over here. Get a nice little
Oh.
flanking train going on. I don't. Does Crowley have reactive strike? I don't think he does. Or does he? He
Oh,
does.
it's muted. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a swing at him. At 3.
Yeah, let me just
He's gay.
get them open. I minimized it. Got confused for a second. Okay, and let's see if I can roll above a 3. I rolled a 4. It hits.
It is technically yes. Oh, but I think you have the wrong one targeted, dude.
Wait, the one
Oh no,
behind
no,
me?
yeah, because you're still flanking with
Yeah,
Rodolph.
because
Yeah, okay.
Rodolph's
Yeah,
there.
he takes 3 damage. Sorry, takes 16 damage, but is bleeding. How does he take full damage?
You have
Oh,
ghost
because you have
touch
ghost
antlers?
touch. When did you get ghost touch on your
Wait.
thingies?
Hand wraps and mighty blows. That
Yeah.
was the runes I grabbed a long time ago.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Nice.
So your two strikers can hit ghosts really stinking hard, and both of you guys can make them bleed. Again, not sure
You
how that
know-
works, but you know.
It's almost like a year and a half in, we know what campaign we're in.
So one action gets hit as he's moving over there. Hmm. Action 2, he's going to try to claw Crowley. Just hits with a 30. Oh no, I forgot this was vitality damage.
Ow.
23 vitality damage. And then as a one action.
Please. Wrong. He's gonna smack you again. And miss. They're not rolling. Yay.
That one hit, like, I finally rolled something higher than a 10. Takes some bleed damage, does not recover. Glimnal 1 is also bleeding, and is shoved into a wall. Let's see. Action 1. He's gonna hold a hand out and essentially like point towards Roger. And he's gonna fire off a radiant ray. Pew! And miss. So then he's gonna step to close that gap again. And then strike. And miss. That's his whole turn.
I love it when that happens.
He's just having a bad day.
Yes. Frightened goes down to 1. No, it goes until the end of this turn. That's right. Does not recover. We'll target Crowley. Crowley's right there.
Stop.
He's going to do a 3-action heal.
Interesting.
Oh, hey, that's a fort save.
Oh, I forgot.
Yay.
There you go. 3-action heal. Can I get fortitude saves?
Ba-ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Nice.
Oh, didn't actually
You,
roll.
you know, maybe you should play Rodolph all the time.
Oh, they missed loads of.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Samath, can I get a fortitude save, please?
21 go.
Sure. Hold on.
It should be there's a button for it in chat.
Yeah, I missed the button. Sorry.
That's all right. Regular success, Jane.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm here up with that.
Good option.
There we go.
Much better. Success, but you got something that increases it, so it's a crit success. What is it that does that? I forget now.
Good. Roger.
Let me check to make sure. Oh, and Roger too.
I heard my name. What did I miss?
Can I get a fortitude save? There should be a little thing for it in chat.
Yes, there is. I'm just
Rogue resilience. That's it.
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure Feldar doesn't have it too. I don't think she does.
basic fortitude.
I mean, the orphans.
Oh shit! They get that on reflex and
Yeah.
fort. That's cool.
Trousers.
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I got it working on my laptop now.
Yay.
So I don't have to keep restarting Discord to unmute.
All y'all with your upgraded fortitude saves,
Yeah, I had to
man.
look, and I don't see it on Feldar, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I got like will.
In theory, I could with my orcness, but
Yeah.
whatever.
So Feldar takes was it half?
Half, yeah.
Half vitality.
But hey, at least you got the oof. Yeah, that would have been a 44 on that crit fail.
Yeah. Ew.
Grants vitality, healing it. Okay, well, none of you guys have positive healing, so thank goodness.
That would have been super funny for it to have done that, and then one of us
Assault.
get healed 25 points.
22. Okay, no, didn't take any of them above their max. That's good. Okay, they have a thing for overpowered healing.
So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume having these summoned is like super illegal here.
Oh, God, yes. Like,
I hadn't
beyond
even
illegal.
thought
If they had known this, it would have been an executable offense just having them.
It's just like, so why do you have 7 unlicensed tigers and a hippo on meth living
Yeah.
in your upstairs?
Yeah, Zardun was essentially Tiger King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feldar.
Okay.
A big boss.
So question. Would I know from the check that I had done whether these were trippable? Like the picture made them look sort of floaty.
No, they're walking.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the ground.
So if my weapon has the trip trait, I have to hit them first and then do a trip action?
No, you do a trip action and you use your if your item has a modifier to it, like a +1, +2, you can add that to it.
Okay. So I think I'll try that. So trip. Oh. Sorry, and that should be oh no, it did weapon potency.
Mhm.
Okay. So
you
a
trip him.
success.
He's pro.
Yay.
So he just gave off this
and-
burst of healing, and then Feldar walks up and goes, poof, knocks him down.
Yoink.
Oh, I just hook the Kopesh around and go, yeah, nice
Yeah.
try, bud.
But it did heal up his
And
buddies
then,
a little bit.
yeah. And then I'll do a hit. Ugh, but that's not gonna do
No.
anything. You know what? I'm gonna hero point it. Hello. There we go. Yay. Damage and whatever plus 7 minus 6. Is that how it goes? Oh no, so it's 14 because it should be 7 more than that.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not healed.
There we go.
And is there anything else? What does this do for me? I don't know that there's anything else. Do I have a shield? No, I don't
Nope,
think
you do
so.
not.
Okay. See, sorry. I should have thought of this. You know what? I'm gonna demoralize the other one, the one that's on the other side of
3.
Crowley. So hold on. Oh wait, why won't it let me do it?
Make sure you target him. There
It
is.
says I need to select just one. I have.
Make sure you don't have multiple selected.
And
And select a language. Probably.
a language.
Unless you have like intimidating presence or whatever it is Crowley has.
I didn't see a language thing pop up.
You're doing. Did you do it from your macro?
I did it from the macro.
That's what.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say it's hidden back there somewhere.
I'm guessing, okay, it's very funny that the button to do it says boo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably not gonna.
It does
Yeah.
not speak common. But
Okay.
you exactly succeeded.
Ooh.
Its will DC is a 16.
Okay.
So it is frightened 1.
Yay. And that is my turn.
Crowley.
All right. So this guy's on the ground. So I'm going to start off with a doing of thisness.
That is a hit.
Okay. Well, he is now grabbed while prone.
And what does that do to him?
He
Oh,
can't get up.
Yeah,
Can't get
basically,
up.
like he
Okay.
can't move. His move is 0.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of wiggle my horns around and just scrape him around the floor.
That was almost an 18.
Maybe I will. Well, at least I rolled above a fucking 10 for the grab.
Yeah.
I'm somehow nailing a piece of light to the floor. Ghost touch.
Yep.
A piece
That's
of
what
light
it is.
which
It's ghost
fell
touch.
down
Yeah.
and is now nailed to the floor.
Savath, there is a Glimnal like right in front of you right now.
Yes, it is
Or-
frightened though,
Yeah.
for whatever that's
It
worth.
is frightened 1, so it has a -1 to basically everything.
Can I click my thing here yet?
Which one?
Nope, still not. Okay.
I'll be right back.
See, it is. We're gonna go. You said Ghost Touch does damage to these guys?
Yes. So you could swap weapons and use your rapier.
Oh.
Oh no, you can use one in each hand. That's right. Do you want to hero point that? You
I
have-
think I'm going to.
You have
Yeah.
one more. It's optional.
Oh, I can just swing again, right?
Yeah, you get 2 more actions. That is a hit. It's frightened and off guard. And you have Dread Striker. What's your Dread Striker do? I forgot. Dread Striker. If they're frightened, any creature that's frightened is also off guard to you.
Ah, that explains that.
Right.
Yeah. And it's going to take some damage. It's going to take 15 damage. And future strikes will have
Ooh, another one.
there we go.
Oof. So yeah, that with Dread Striker, Frighten on things is going to be definitely
yeah.
pretty crazy with Savath.
Striker with Dread Striker, you guys need to start scaring everything if Savath is like right up next to it. Actually, even
Yeah,
if he's
I mean-
not, he can get sneak attack from
Yeah.
a thrown weapon.
Oh yeah, it's just like off guard you can't flank, but
Mhm.
like kind of to get off guard. But when things are like prone or like now frightened, yeah. That striker is just peekaboo.
Mm-hmm. And what's great is he's got precise debilitations, so he deals extra precision damage, and it did not add that in there for some reason. Probably because let me see. Do this. Does it roll
I
in
just
here?
love
the
that we have
second
to
time?
jump scare Goblin.
It doesn't. Why did it not? Target takes an extra 2d6. Okay, let's do this. 8. Minus 8. There we go. It took extra damage. I don't know why I didn't do it the last time, but it did. Action 1, action 2. So it was strike. And
Yeah,
strike.
swap,
Yeah.
strike,
Strike. Okay.
yeah, step.
Rodolph is right here. Rodolph does not like being right next to these guys.
I was gonna say that's not a place for him.
No, it is not. Action 1. Kinetic Ram? He's gonna try to shove this thing like in or over towards that bone pile. Come on. Regular failure. Succeed a fortitude save or be pushed 10 feet away. Boop, boop. It's pushed up here. Yay, he's not flanked anymore. Well, he's not flanked, but also he's no longer next to Rodolph. Action. How big of an area is this? Can he? Oh. I think he can. Oh, not quite. Dang it. You can get 2 of them with a fireball, but not all 3. These things are light and deal mess around with vitality.
Does have void.
That's what I was saying. Like I'm trying not to meta from what like I can see, but also like you guys. Let's do. Is Phase Bolt Void? That's piercing. Got Void Warp. We'll do Void Warp. He's gonna try Void Warp. Regular success. They'll take half damage. Turns out the Glimnals have weakness 10 to void damage.
Aha, you hit the flashlight with darkness.
Pretty much. Yep.
Just put shades on the Gliminal.
Why did you have to roll a flat check?
My bigness weakness, a roll of window tinning.
Manipulate action when it's grabbed. Succeed on DC 5 flat. It's lost. I don't know why I had to roll. Okay. Roger. You know these things are weak to void damage, which is probably a first in this campaign.
Now I wish I had my last character who had all kinds of void spells.
That's a hit. Actually, that does mean Roger has Touch of Corruption.
Yay, champion spells.
Mm-hmm. And Feldar has the Mortician's Gloves with the touch ability on it. That's a void effect.
Oh, so does that give me more damage?
No, you can. So your healer's gloves or your Mortician's Gloves, it has an action, like
Right.
one action. You can basically soothe the wounds of a willing adjacent creature.
Right, right.
Because these things are it's a void heal. These guys would essentially take damage from it.
Interesting. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Action 1, hit, dealt damage.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Yeah, if my exploit weakness had worked, I would have known that.
Second attack being an exacting strike. Cool. Exacting strike means my third attack doesn't get the penalty for a third attack.
That's nice.
It stays on second.
Nice.
That is a critical hit.
I
Oh
would
my
like
God.
it to hit the wall again, please. Specifically to the same section of the bench. But now sit down.
It goes back, goes burp. Takes 48 damage.
Continues to bleed profusely.
Yeah,
How much damage have I fucking dealt to this thing?
a lot. I mean, you're the only one that's been hitting it, and you've dealt 74 damage.
This
like,
turn, what
2
about
hits.
last turn?
No, that's total. This one's only taken 7
No, I mean-
damage.
Oh, did the other one? Oh, the other one's dead.
Yeah, the other one
Oh,
got
yeah,
banished.
got healed back.
Glimnal 3. Oh, I've been forgetting to do that. It has a thing called Radiant Mantle. That'll start next round. We'll do it on Glimnal 1. Okay. Action 1. He's gonna point over to his buddy Glimnal 1. And you're gonna see like this wisp of light kind of go between them. Or form between them. And there is a bond of light. Burp. Glimnal 1 has bond of light now. It's kind of like, oh, what's that spell? Spirit Link, but better.
Oh wow.
So action 1 does that. Action 2, oh, he's right in front of Crowley. Claw. And miss.
Hey.
Action 3, claw. Also miss.
Hey.
Glimnal 1. Okay. Part of his
How
thingy
dare.
is that he gains fast healing 10.
Okay, that one.
It's not regen, or it's not like a troll's regen. Like if you kill him, he stays dead, but he will regenerate 10 points each turn.
Ugh.
He's gonna point to Glimnal 2, and you'll see the same thing. There's a little beam that goes between them. Action 2 and 3. You know what? Roger's been hitting him a bunch. So you'll see him like before he kind of like held out a hand, like pointed a finger at you and like fired off that little beam. He's gonna do like both hands, try to fire off this much bigger one. He's actually gonna cast Searing Light. And that's gonna hit. Oh, I can just do this. That's right. And regular hit. We're gonna roll some damage. All kinds of damage. Oh,
What if I
dear
don't
God.
want to take all this damage? What if I just say no?
Pew. You took 47. Which is
Ouch.
just a little over a quarter. You have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, and I still die regularly.
That's true.
That is unusually effective. Both of our hard to kill dudes are undead.
Yeah. Level 2! He can't do much.
Up down there.
What the heck can he do? He's got 2. Off guard and immobilized, so he's got to try to
From the
escape.
ground. Good luck.
Step 1, escape. Maybe.
Step 2, profit.
Fail. Manipulate actions while grabbed. You must see DC 5. Is that a manipulate? It is not. Action 2, he's going to Bond of Light with Glimnal 3. So now all of that dim kind of has dropped down a little bit. Now, they're still not giving off shadows, but it's not like blinding like it was before.
Bond of Light, a manipulate action?
It is not. It is healing,
Ah.
primal, and vitality.
Just kind of passively forts out a beam. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Can he can strike while grabbed, right?
Yeah. It
It
just
just says magic.
while he's prone, he just sucks at it a lot.
Yeah. I guess we'll try a strike. He's. Hmm. Holy cow!
Hey,
It actually
good
hit.
job, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't sound too happy about that.
That's only like the second time they've hit this entire combat.
But they hit like freight trains.
No, they don't.
Not at level 11.
No, you guys are 11. These guys are
Yeah,
9.
no.
To be fair, if it crit on that beam, that would have been like 100 damage on
Oh, yeah.
Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I only have 117.
Left.
Glimnal
Yes.
2 takes max 1 point of piercing bleed damage from his bleed, and does not recover.
I don't think he's gonna live to next turn.
Feldar.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Okay.
They're all still above half.
So thing one, having seen how they deal with void damage, I am going to use my Mortician's Touch soothe effect.
Mhm.
So 14 points of void damage. And then
24.
ooh, nice.
Weakness 10. Void.
Oh, and now you know their weakness.
Yeah, well, here's a question then.
Mhm.
If I've already chosen exploit vulnerability, the weaker one,
Mhm.
and I now learn through other means a better weakness, can I change it? Can I spend an action to change it?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's say I exploit weakness again.
You already know it's got void weakness. You could potentially.
So I
learn
know
something
it's got
else.
void weakness. So I'll reach into my bag of tricks and pull out a teeny tiny black hole, and I'm gonna pitch it at him. Oops,
Shadow essence. There we go.
there we go. Yes. Oh, actually, I had some. Well, oh no, that was my last character.
I think
Wait, what
The
happened?
party knows of it.
Sorry, I just got disconnected. 1 sec. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Just pour a jar of darkness on it.
I'm still reeling from the phrase, I reach into my bag of tricks and pull out a teeny tiny black hole. Said
Well,
with such
the-
Best to not
casualness.
think about it too much. Yeah.
Yeah, the theory of a thaumaturge is that you've gathered up a bunch of trinkets of various kinds that then you use to
Shenanigans.
attack specific weaknesses of your foes. So
Even a teeny tiny black hole. It's like, congratulations, I found the weakness of the entire planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the-
oh shoot, and I forgot to
27 will hit because of all the stuff.
yay.
Immediately gets spaghettified.
How do you spaghettify light? I'm just picturing the ring that you see around Blackholes.
So 21 points of damage, I guess.
Yeah, it just becomes that like 4-dimensional ring of light around a black hole.
Yeah.
No, yeah, okay.
And those are my 3 actions.
I wish there was an effect for exploit, but there probably is.
An effect for
Exploit vulnerability,
oh,
or at least personal
probably.
antithesis.
Yeah, because the actions in my character sheet aren't really connected to anything.
Mhm.
So I guess someone needs to, whoever's doing the Pathfinder mods needs to catch up on some of these.
Crowley.
All right, so this might be complicated. Hear me
Okay.
out. I'm gonna hit it a bunch.
Okay.
I'm here for this plan. I would like to hear the many steps of hitting it a bunch. It's very
I rolled a
complicated to try.
5.
And that hits
And
by
still
one.
managed to hit it.
One day I will roll a decent attack. I would crit these things on like a 13.
That's a mess.
Okay.
Also messy. It was not a
Oh,
crit,
that's
or it was not a crit miss, because it's tough cut. Savath, you are now at a safer distance. And this guy, it takes extra sneak attack damage from you.
good. So he's not off guard. This one, however, is.
Mhm.
I'm at that crit on a 13, and I've only hit them twice.
That is a hit. He takes all 16. It's not a hit. Also not a hit. Sadly. Brings up Rodolph. Fell off of it? Oh, the thingy. Okay. Well, Void Warp. Of all times to use it. Oh, that's... Oh, well, no, they're not holy. It's Chilling Darkness. Dang it.
Let's do the time warp. But with void.
20-foot area. Nope, too big. 20 feet is such a big area.
20 feet circumference or 20 feet radius? Those are two
Radius.
very different numbers.
20-foot
Ooh.
radius. That's worked out, kind of, I guess. It's Facebolt. That's not right. Facebolt's Pew? Ah. Pink. 18 damage. I don't know why he's having to roll that. Action 3. Oh, it is a celestial. Roger's gonna get Blood Ward against Celestials.
Yes, I am.
Yep. You are now. You get a +2 to your AC against Celestials.
Oh, nice.
It won't show it on your sheet, but it like the table knows to do it. I guess.
So long as the table knows.
Like, having vitality is bad enough, but keeping Celestials in the middle of the city is...
Roger.
Yeah, that's,
I could see Geb just bringing him back to kill him again.
Uh huh.
Damn it, that is a lot closer than I thought. We don't have haste, do we?
No, not yet.
Okay. I guess
Savath
what I
does.
shall do.
But he's got to go up and touch it.
Yeah. I will step forward as first action because it decided to not come towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Very inconsiderate.
It's very rude.
I know, right? Schmack it.
That's a hit.
Jesus Christ, that was a 5 on the dice.
Fighters do one thing, and they do it really well.
I do it pretty... That was not as good though.
He does take damage, though.
And... Doesn't matter if I exacting strike it, does it? I could brutish shove it.
Action 1, stab. Action 2. I mean...
I was going to say
You
action
could
2 was
exacting
my
strike and
stab.
then brutish
Action
shove.
1 was move.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You only have one more. Never mind. So, yeah,
Yeah.
exacting strike doesn't
Well,
matter.
I'm going to reroll that. I'm going to hero point that.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh, much better, yeah.
We will continue to hit this thing.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean
If
to
it
hit
could
that
cease... Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would like to take the second one, please.
button. Oh, shit. What was it, 16?
It was like 20 something, yeah.
Oh,
Why did I take 13 damage?
because I had you selected. Oops. There we
Why am I taking damage? I don't hit myself, even I'm not that stupid.
go. 1, 7, 8.
And I got no brain.
Oh, by the way, the one I had pinned wouldn't be grabbed anymore now that Maya turned ended.
Oh, that's right, because you did not renew your grab.
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna kill him. Then I rolled a 5 and a 6 and a...
Yeah.
That is a oof. But that is also my turn.
1 roll 3. Action 1. Huh.
They're all bound. They're making a constellation.
This can be awkward. Crowley and Roger can both make an opportunity attack against 1 roll 3.
Fucking bet.
All right.
I targeted the wrong creature. It is
Doesn't
irrelevant.
matter. Yeah, they got the same easy.
There's 2. I don't... Like, I feel like I've rolled a combination of 20 on all of my attacks this time.
Time to change the dice.
Yes, actually.
Maybe. Oh, he actually hit. I don't want to use that one. Roger takes damage. Brings up Glimnal 1. Glimnal 1 heals for 10. Targets Roger. And let's see. Just trip. No, I'm not tripping. Grab? No, not grabbing. I guess we'll just
No,
punch. And punch? Now we're gonna punch.
are you sure?
No. Limnal 2. Goes for 10. Action 1. Stand up. Oh, Crowley already made a swing. Dang it.
Oh, bummer.
What can it do? It's gonna do a 1-action heal on itself. It can cast a third rank heal at will. It's not having good luck striking Crowley. So we're gonna go
Come on, I believe in you.
over here. And then try to hit Feldar.
Man, I wish I had attack of opportunity.
And hit Feldar. Yay! They hit somebody.
Yeah.
Feldar, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
I shouldn't have taken it.
I
Oh,
think
that's
I'm gonna use intensify. I'm gonna free action swap from the chalice to my tome
Uh-huh.
and use intensify vulnerability, which for that item means that I can roll a d20 and swap it. Basically, it's like advantage sort of. I can roll a die now. So if I roll lower than that, then I can use this one instead. But it only lasts until my next turn. So here's my.
I'm gonna say you're
Well,
probably
you
not
know what?
using that. Yeah.
I won't be using that. But it didn't use up my map, so
Yeah.
better that than getting a critical failure on an attack. Oh, shoot, and I forgot to target again. But I assume a 34 hits?
It does. It is a regular hit.
Okay, so
Fully
damage
visible
plus
flanking.
10. So that's 23 points of damage. But it's void damage.
Yep.
So shouldn't it be all 13?
I don't.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to hit it again because this thing needs to die. 27? Yes.
That is just a hit.
And 31 points of damage. Is it looking bad at all?
It's dead.
Oh, yay!
Which means, which one did it give that to? I think it gave it to 3. And it wisps out. I think they wisp out when they're dead. Spirit, incorporeal. Yeah, it wisps out.
And Feldar will
tell me
say,
something.
finally.
Crowley!
That finally turns around and there's just Roger getting like
Like,
Yeah.
spit roasted by
I'm
two of them.
coming,
both
Roger. I'm
sides.
coming.
And after that one that Crowley let go of to swing and miss at the other kind of runs off. Let's see something I forgot I could do. I could have done in the beginning, but hey. I'm going to Terrifying Howl. So I can demoralize each enemy within 30 feet.
Perfect.
You're just going to hear a mixture of like that, like, you know, long drawn out like elk bleat thing that with a scream.
If you hold shift when you target, you can select multiple targets.
All right. And D, E, boo, boo.
You don't take a penalty if you don't understand the language.
Ew, that wasn't great. Oh, it's a success anyway.
Success. They are both frightened 1.
Woohoo!
As you're just going to see him kind of,
I'm just gonna do this just so I can get the what you call it on there, the
yeah.
communities.
And now frightened and flanking. Hopefully he can crit something. Oh, I need to target just one though. Third action is just going to be headbutt. You know what?
That is a
It's a hit. I got a 10. That's my best attack. So not a great damage roll. Oh well.
Bleeding.
We got Roger critting repeatedly, so it works out. And Rodolph turned one off. Just went, oh, by
It's
the way,
like, yeah,
you're illegal. And it went, oh shit, sorry, and disappeared.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, go Vay.
Why
Go
is
Vay.
fucking Rodolph the ice member of our party?
He really did just
Savath,
support an
your turn.
elemental.
Yeah, he did. What the fuck?
The best time for that spell too. Boom.
Clap on, clap
That
off.
is
The
a hit.
clapper.
Nice. That was against 3.
So just imagine it pops back to the celestial plane, looks left, looks right. Oh, fucking finally.
N-
I'm sure it didn't want to be here.
No, what?
Oops. What?
Nah.
Nah. It takes nah damage.
You just smack it in the face. Nah, I'd win.
Nah.
Okay, that's fixed. It's not dead. It was because like I went to subtract and I didn't completely finish it, so it's just like, oh, you went minus? Perfect. Stab. One more action, I think. I think you got one more. Ooh, critical.
Mm.
It takes 37 damage, and now it's dead. I think. No, it's not. Almost dead. Almost dead. But that was also a critical, so I'm gonna guess that you zap this other guy. So it takes 1 damage, 1 little zappy damage. To Glimnal 1. Resist all, resist all. Oh, immune to precision. That's dumb. That's why I didn't do the extra damage. I'll add that back in there then. Rodolph's turn. Rodolph. It's worked out well so far. We'll go Void Web. No, not Rodolph. Rodolph doesn't have to save. The other guy has to save. Oh, full damage. Ha! 31 damage. And now he's dead. Action 3. This guy's no longer Bomb the Light. That Radiant Mantle. He's gonna he's gonna try to aid Roger in smacking this last Glimnal. What you gonna do for it? Let's see. He will. I guess he just makes a stroke. aid is flat. No, it's not flat. Skill check and attack roll. Typical. Oh, it's level based. Okay. So DC 26. Where's his spells? That'll be a regular aid. Roger gets +1 to his next strike.
I'm back.
Oh, no, he doesn't. He's going to keep your blood ward up. I take that back. Also, Glenmore 3 is dead, so that doesn't matter. Roger.
Well, I think we know the pattern in which this goes. I go swing.
Stabby.
Yeah.
Regular hit. $20 damage.
And then exacting strike as the second attack.
Okay. Hard crit.
I think he's dead.
No.
If he's not, he's definitely gonna be.
Give me let me check something here. Hold on. 11 or higher. Yeah, he's dead.
What was that dice roll for?
He was at 1 hit point.
Oh.
You said it's like that, you.
And I didn't want to leave him just at like 1.
Oh, you could have. I would have heard him a third time.
They're dead.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah. Giving a quick look around. These are the bedrooms. Like I said, it's basically like a quad setup.
Imagine a lot of this is going to be going around touching shit. So
Uh,
we just know what's trapped, so that way, you know, it's not like 3 days later someone goes to make coffee and explodes.
Is this like, yeah?
So, giving a quick look around. Let's see. It seems like Zardun, the previous guy, lived up here. That was his primary room.
I'm sorry, which one was? Left or
Northwest,
right?
kind of up in here.
Ah, okay.
You can see like there's a lot more cat themed novels that are found in like this like in a stack next to the table. Looking through the stuff in there, there's a journal that kind of it catalogs his efforts to create a fossil golem. Like he'd been trying for a while to make one. You could probably guess he succeeded eventually.
Spoilers, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Any info on how to turn it off?
A section near the end does include 3 short
Oh,
command
man,
phrases.
I've been talking on mute for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, sorry about
I figured you just muted because like you had wandered off.
No, I just forgot to take myself back off mute, and I was like, man, I wonder if that book's going to tell us how to turn it off.
There are 3
Brutal.
short command phrases in the back, towards the end of it. One tells it to stand down and not attack. One tells it to
we
guard
go.
that front area and attack anyone other than the commander, and up to 6 other designated people. And one tells it to attack a specific indicated target.
Hmm.
So you can tell it to attack one person. You can tell it to attack anyone except the party. Or you can tell it, hey, stand down.
Okay.
What are the command phrases?
Nick's gonna be really happy we didn't blow it up.
Should we tell him we did anyway until next session?
Just be like, hey, we defeated the golem, but we also figured out how to make another one.
Yeah, there's not enough instructions in here on how to actually. It's not a full ritual on how to make one, but it is the commands on like this one you've got. You can fix it and put it back into place, and it's a guard.
Hey yo.
If I do like a perception check or something from this side, do I see a lever or something to turn off?
There's essentially like a little switch, like right here on this corner.
Yay!
You kind of go over there and go, click, and that mummified statue will be deactivated.
Woohoo!
Can I poke the pile of bones?
So yeah, now that everything's been dealt with, Roger, you kind of like, okay, what the heck? You deal with that, kind of stir him around a little bit. This looks to be like when he was making that fossil golem, he probably like this is what was left over, or like he built it out of this pile.
This is the spare Lego pieces.
Pretty much, yeah. Like he bought a bunch of Lego kits, and this is like he built what he wanted, and this is what's left over.
I mean, hey, cool. So, you know, if we need some spare parts, we just kind of have a junk drawer.
My first thought was, okay, we can fully rebuild Mr. Bones if we really wanted to.
I was gonna say, you just put the skull on the T-Rex.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, that would also be funny as fuck.
Someone walks in, you just hear, hey, yeah, you got like 5 seconds to get the fuck out of here, or shit's gonna get weird real quick.
Hey, that bat's gonna fuck you up.
So dealing with that, I imagine you disable the mummy statue trap, walk in, give the T-Rex command to essentially stand down, or go into guard mode.
Guard modes leave us alive.
Yeah, Filder's gonna make a little sign to hang on the door, like on your way out, to say, "Don't forget to turn on the dinosaur."
Phrases you don't expect to hear in D&D. Don't forget to turn on the dinosaur on your way out.
Dinosaur on. Okay.
So to turn the dinosaur on, you just have to hum as you walk out the door.
That's the guard phrase.
No, it's command phrases like
Clever girl.
finds a way.
Life finds a way is its guard mode. Clever girl is specific attack.
Yeah.
What's stand down? I didn't say the magic word. I didn't say the magic word. Just.
So, getting over in here, now that that's been dealt with, look around, you will find, there's a little book of shelves kind of nestled in this back corner that has a bunch of good stuff on it. It's got a number of figurines, a bunch more cat figurines that are worth about 40 gold each.
I know.
There's 6 of them.
Yeah, we're selling all the cat stuff, man. I don't know what his
It's
deal
kinda
was with
weird,
that.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. People like collecting shit.
One of them, however,
This vampire was a crazy cat person.
is magical.
Ooh. Is it one of those little, like, statuette things that turns into the thing it's a statue of?
It's a wondrous figurine.
Yep.
What the heck? How do I? How? 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 Just how? Post skill test check. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Rodolph has. Read aura. There it is. He's gonna read aura on it. Gives him a +2 to identify. What's he get? Arcana, nature, religion, occultism. There we go. Crit success.
Ooh, nice.
This is a where'd it go? Like I said, this is a wondrous figurine. Golden lions. On the bottom, it's two lions that are kind of standing next to each other, so it's like a single piece. But underneath, on the bottom, is written Cleops and Cashmere. And if you set this down, 2 actions, you activate it, it will turn into a pair of adult lions. Level 3 creatures. Yeah. You can use it once a day. And they remain in lion form for an hour. If either lion is slain, that lion can't be summoned for a week. But you can summon the other one every day. It's a twofer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
the creatures
in case we
themselves
get
aren't
struck-
super high, but the item itself is a level 10.
You have a spare lion.
Or if
Just
you,
in case the dinosaur isn't enough.
yeah. Or there's also, you could just sell it. It's worth 900 gold.
But lions.
Yep.
Just imagine Argon the Annihilator climbs into the T-Rex like a Mechazord.
I'm here
Okay,
to
that
see
would
that.
be tremendous.
There's one more room to check.
Who are fighting?
Ooh.
Down here.
Wait, where's the other room? Oh.
So I can't get it out of my head thinking about, like, you know, the Crazy Wizard and the all the cat stuff in books.
Mm-hmm.
Found Ice King's Fiona and Cake fanfics.
So, the doors aren't locked. You're already inside. Seems like all the traps were set to keep people out and not so much like once you're inside. You get in there. This dusty room. It has this large metal table in the center. And on top of it lies a large, like a large size figure covered by this dusty shroud. Every now and then, the figure under the sheet will actually twitch.
Yeah, when even.
The western or the far wall is actually lined with shelves covered with various surgical implements and writing supplies.
Hey, yo, we got a Frankenstein.
Don't say that. That's gonna
Oh,
really
is
suck
this
if we
where
do.
he built the thing, the dinosaur?
Oh.
Or he's just where his general resurrection room?
This is more like an
There's
autopsy
something
room.
twitching under the sheet.
But yeah, there
Ay,
is
ay,
something
ay,
on the
okay.
table under the sheet, and it is twitching. And it is large size.
Roger will step forward. Still somewhat
Yeah,
bulky.
can I peek and do a medicine check on it?
So, given a look underneath, it looks to be a horse, and it's just kind of twitching there. It looks probably zombified.
Oh,
If you want to give me
Maybe
a
it can be a
medicine,
buddy for my skeleton horse.
Feldar, if you want to give me a medicine check. Oh, critical success. Very nice.
I know about horses.
Elor's a horse girl.
I was gonna say Velda is the horse girl of the party.
So you're kind of looking over this thing. It's like, okay, well, it's zombified. He clearly like stitched it back together and brought it back. But there's some like weird methods of autopsy that were used. It looks like it was some type of magical examination and augmentation were performed on the remains of this thing. Examining this body further might be fairly dangerous.
Is it to the point where I should like put it out of its misery? Like, is it that bad?
Oh,
No, remove shot. That was the wrong button. There we go.
Wrong button. Did the horse just explode?
Yeah, like I
So there's like crit success. You know, is like there's something up with this horse. Like you could essentially like put it out of its misery, remove its head, leave it be, and just like close this room up. Don't do anything. There's all the tools and notes on the far wall. It's a separate exploration activity. If you wanted to, you can go further in and figure out what's up with this thing.
I mean, I think I would want to figure it out.
Mhm.
But if it's harmful to the animal, I wouldn't be interested in going further. Like that's sort of my interest
Well, I mean,
in it.
the horse is already undead.
Right, but like if it's going to put it in pain or something, like
I mean,
Can
I
I
don't know how much more pain it could be in. You can see like where it's been opened and messed around with and stitched back together. Like
oh
it looks
dear.
it looks oddly lumpy.
Give me a second. Let me check a thing.
L-
'Cause I
lumpy?
wanna say from way back when I had something. I have zombie lore.
Ooh, there you go.
Can I find out if this poor thing is, for lack of a better term, sentient or not?
Sure, give me a zombie lore.
Is it aware that it is suffering?
Oh, damn.
32. As far as you can tell, this thing looks like it's probably mindless. It was.
Okay.
It looks like it was probably a pretty standard horse before, and through zombification, like whatever animalistic intelligence it had is gone.
Okay, so it's not
Yeah,
currently
it is.
suffering.
If this thing were ambulatory, it would be a mindless zombie. Essentially, it's a zombie riding horse with something else going on.
Okay. He's not like us. Roger will just say it's not aware of its surroundings. It is just animate.
I
And
mean,
probably instinct at this point. Also, can someone
yeah,
move closer to
I
it? Because I
think
can't see
I'm
it stuck in here.
yeah, my inclination is just to cut its head off and get rid of it. Like if Roger doesn't have any, like if he didn't see any reason to keep it going and it's not sentient and it just doesn't, it just seems mean.
Given that it's not aware of its suffering, I'm not, like, Roger probably isn't fussed either way. I'm trying to think of how we could feasibly use this. Can I
I would
inspect the
imagine-
lumpiness?
Rodolph
There
would
was
probably
no-
pipe up a little bit. Given everything else this Zardoon has had in here, how would we dispose of this thing to begin with?
There's a pile of bones. I could borrow some flesh.
I don't know if moving it's a good option. He had life creatures in there. What else does he have?
Alright. Can I inspect the lumpiness? These weird lumpy things.
Yeah, it's one of those
Let
like
me
this is very much not like there was extra stuff put in this horse. Without
I'd be
opening it up,
hesitant
you
just
can't
to
tell.
cut into it. Yeah, I'm hesitant to like lop its head off if that's just going to become a fire hose of wriggly things.
Hmm.
Like I said, there are notes
Can
and
I
tools
take
on
a
the
look
side
at
to
the documentation to see if there's any indication of what the purpose was for this thing? Like, was it intended as a bomb or something? Like,
Please no.
Flipping through there, flipping through those notes, you'll see like where he's like, okay, so there seems to be, just looking at the notes, probably he was using this horse to transfer messages, kind of like a carrier pigeon, but with a horse.
It's Pony Express.
Yeah,
and packages too? Like, what? I don't understand what the insides have to do with that.
It was
essentially, yeah,
being
it was
stuff.
it was Pony Express, and like if you want to transport things you don't want people to see or know you have, put it inside. the horse.
Oh,
Stuff it with whatever it
Wait.
is you're sending, animate the corpse, and get the corpse to carry the stuff.
Uh-huh.
The horse is a mule.
The horse is a horse, of course.
I was gonna say there's a little baggie of some white powder up there somewhere, I'm sure.
Well, what was he arrested for?
uh,
Neck sympathizer?
yeah, it was like it ended up being false for what he was arrested for, or what he was executed for, but it was like sympathizer to Nex, like the rival kingdom, and just essentially, yeah, maybe like a little bit of embezzling as well.
Crowley's
A
just very
vampire
much-
embezzling a government fund.
I
See,
mean,
now
if-
I'm curious to see what's inside.
Same. Crowley's just like,
Well, it
mean,
would
if you're
be a
trying to
10-minute.
hide something.
It would be a exploration activity. 10 minutes of work to succeed or to make the check. Medicine, occultism, or
I'm not
religion.
sure I like that phrasing. It's an exploration.
Well, because they
That's-
have exploration activities, combat activities, and downtime activities.
Yeah, like it's not a combat activity.
Yeah.
I
Um,
know, just the phrasing.
You know, on
of
the
us
off
delving into a
chance that it
body.
might be something dangerous, I think I'd have like Rodolph and anyone who doesn't want to put themselves in danger kind of step out of the room just in case.
Mm-hmm. Reasonable.
Given Roger's a combat medic, he's quite happy to be the surgeon, as it were.
Yeah.
Crowley just wants to
Seth
see
and
this.
Crowley both leave.
Oh no, Crowley's down to stay. He wants to see what's going on.
Oh, okay. It does.
He's
I'm gonna watch them
furious.
over here.
I imagine Rodolph
Yeah.
will step back.
Up to 3 creatures can aid, or up to 3 other characters can aid, should they choose to. I feel like Rodolph would be kind of torn. He's like, yeah, but also medicine. But like read aura, he would get the sense that there's something magical going on. Well, beyond just zombie horse.
I mean, I've got medicine is my second highest stat, so
Let me see.
My horse is amazing.
15 or higher. 15 or higher, Rodolph will stay in to help. 11.
Nope.
Okay. Now.
Nope.
Yeah. He will close the door and like, okay, let me know when you're done. I'll be out here.
That's fair, no judgment.
Because he also realizes he's the squishiest.
He doesn't want to die again. He did that before. He realizes he's out of he's out of green mushrooms.
Okay, so who's taking lead?
Roger has the highest medicine, I think.
Let's see, party skills.
21.
It's
Feldar-
probably you or me.
Feldar has a
I'm not-
22.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Someone
contributing
out
anything
medicines
to
me.
medicine.
We're looking at medicine, occultism, and religion. They have different DCs.
I have a nothing.
Yeah, I
in
mean, I would do
occultism.
medicine.
Yeah. No, it'd be better at assisting with medicine.
Let's see. Would I have to use the same skill to assist?
No.
Alright, and it's medicine, occultism, and what?
Religion.
Yeah, okay, well I have a plus 14 to occultism, so I could try to help.
Yeah, I
feel
mean, ideally that is Rodolph's, but
Rodolph
Also-
also explodes easier than I do.
yeah, so
This is fine.
yes, this is
So, yeah.
fine.
Okay, so,
So
Roger and Crowley are
will
aiding.
support.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, sorry. Pick one.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh well.
I wonder.
Regular failure, regular success. They kind of aid.
I think I just cancelled
I
that
would
out.
Plus
I would
one.
re-roll if a critical success would get us someplace, because I still have hero points,
Up to you.
and that was only a 7. So
Roger got a success, so you'll get a +1 on top of it.
you know what? I'm gonna roll again.
Ooh.
That's what I get.
Regular
Hubris. Hubris, I tell you.
I'm gonna
So-
re-roll in case I can help more. No, I still fail. Damn, that was a 14.
Regular failure. The
But
characters
it's a
make
bitter
no
fail.
You make no significant progress. You can attempt the
Okay.
activity again. All the DCs go up by 2.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Alright,
why
For
not?
aid, let's see. Roger and Crowley. You're doing medicine and occultism.
Mhm.
I figure my crit failure check is a bit high right now, so I'm just not going to contribute.
Okay, that's better.
That's much
Regular
better.
success. Characters make progress. Can tell something long, thin, and solid seems to be hidden, like kind of up in the horse's lung. You can also pick out
Oh
there's some
God, this poor thing.
some pretty delicate magical energies suffuse enough that the remains could explode in fire and vitality energy if you mess up.
Okay.
You can attempt it again.
Well, that's pretty bad for
What?
both of us, but
You have made progress.
I mean, I've got the health to take the hit.
come
And
on.
worst case
we'll-
scenario,
I-
we've got enough spares.
yeah, I mean, we both have a lot of hit points. Why not?
Okay, secondary.
this point,
checks.
Like Roger's on his second body at least, if not fourth.
And I'm
Uh,
on like my 4th character, so whatever.
secondary checks. Crowley, Roger.
Yep.
Sure.
Fucking A.
Hey,
Wait,
That one
why
I'm gonna
didn't it?
reroll. That's better.
Regular success. Weird. I don't see
Wait, for some reason. There we go.
success +2. Okay. Regular success. Making more progress. DCs are going down again.
Yay!
What's Crowley rocking?
14.
A
14?
fantastic.
Oh,
pair of
I'm
wisdom
going
glasses.
to re-roll so I don't crit fail.
Probably good. Yep.
Regular fail. Okay, I'm done helping.
Regular fail is fine. Would you guys want to call in Rodolph eventually?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a plus
I think we're
23
like,
at
yeah, I
Kansas
think
on
we
it.
need a little, I think we need a hand here.
Can he come in, assist by looking at it and telling us what we need, and then fuck off out of the blast
And then,
range?
yeah, and then run around the doorway.
That's one of those
I
things. It's
don't-
kind of one of those, like, it's got to keep going.
That's
He's got to
fair.
be there to help.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Poke
Was
there,
worth a
poke
try.
there. Don't do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
success.
thank God. Okay.
Plus 2. And give me a... Where'd it go? Jane, give me a medicine. With plus 2.
Okay. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm re-rolling.
Okay. Yeah, you just narrowly missed it.
And that was a 2. Oh my
Oh
God.
my god.
No!
Well, we're gonna die.
So here's how the conversation tonight's
Why?
going to go.
Why,
Hey, bud, good
gods?
news.
Why do
We
you
saved
hate
the
me?
dinosaur. We saved the dinosaur neck. Good news. Bad news, Rodolph's dead.
If this looks like it's going to explode, I'm gonna throw myself on the corpse to protect the others.
Right, Steve.
Like, please stop killing your characters. This one's actually my friend. I don't want to lose it.
Everyone in the room, can I get a reflex save?
God, just imagine doing the mask. Oof. Hey, well that's fitting. Just imagine doing the mask thing and just eating the whole horse and just boom. That's a
That was better.
spicy meatball.
Okay,
Crowley.
that's just
I have any more of
hilarious.
those. Okay, I have one more. Why not?
Oh,
Okay. Oh, Feldor's dead.
Yep. Oh well. It was a good run for the 2 games I played. Oh,
That's 90 damage. That's not bad.
that's not bad.
So let's see. Roger and Rodolph take half. The
meanwhile,
damage
I'm
goes
outside like,
through.
what was that?
You're outside, you see Crowley go flying through the doors.
You just hear Roger shout, "No, my eyebrows!"
That's a weird thingy. Hold on.
Feldor had her hands in there, so...
Yeah, my pinky's blown off.
I have to make an item.
Oh, did you guys ever play Far Cry? Where you like could heal yourself with basic medicine and it would be like you pull a bit of shrapnel out your arm, or more specifically, you pop your thumb back into place.
Yeah, that was always
Yeah.
weird.
Like, part of me's like, I love that detail. I know that bothers some people, and it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
It's just like, and I'm just going to just... Ow. Healing.
Feldor has to go to a store and buy a spare pinky.
There's
worry,
got to
I've
be
got
one
spare.
in that trough.
Yeah, we've got
I'll
spare.
just have Roger sew it on for me. It's fine.
I gotta do it this way then. Alright, hold on.
We got a,
Just
we got a good
one
amount of
skill.
battle medicine.
One skeletal finger.
Oh no, I can stitch the flesh back on as well. It'll be
5
fine.
Vitality.
You just scoop the bone shards out of the blown off pinky and just kind of stitch all the pieces back on.
5 force.
Pig in a blanket.
I roll a 2. I say, oh, come on. I've got to do better than that.
Like, statistically, you would have, but
Yeah, see, this is why when I go to Vegas, I don't believe that playing more ever helps. Like,
No,
oh, I'll win
no,
it
it
back.
doesn't.
No, you won't. You just won't.
Hey, you only had a 5% chance to. Oh, it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Fire.
It's funny
Force.
in games. I'll risk
Melody.
like this kind of thing. I'll risk everything. When it's money, absolutely not.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just common sense. This thing that doesn't really matter at all. Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yes, I understand the allure. It's fun, but it's also utterly ridiculous from a logical standpoint. So, you know.
There we go. That was a pain in the butt to do because there's one little code on there that's wrong.
Ah. Ooh, 106 damage. Nice.
Okay, so Rodolph and Roger take half.
Or just their
Crowley
eyebrows were
full,
just singed off.
and Feldar takes double.
Yes.
Ouch!
Feldar is lying on the ground, and she's like feeling around on the floor and says, Roger, I think my left hand is under the horse somewhere. Could you grab it for me,
Help.
please? Thank you.
Roger's just holding it, just like, well, it's at least still attached. And just picks you up by the collar.
Yeah, just sew it back
Got your
on.
legs.
Thank you. Thank you.
The blast
It-
of
it'll be
fire
fine.
and energy destroys the zombie horse and the hidden message.
Ah, bummer.
And the hidden what?
Wires. Whatever that tube was inside, it's incinerated.
Yeah,
too.
there was a message
yeah.
or something that I was hoping we could, plot hook, etc.
1, 2, yeah.
Also, I don't know how to tell you this, but that you got a bit of a burn, sort of just gestures at you. Any exposed skin.
I kind of guessed.
There are the tools are still intact enough that you could essentially put them together, and it's a marvelous medicines item. So it's a set of
Oh,
healer's
I'll
tools
take
that contains a seemingly endless supply of bandages, herbs, healing items. It gives you a +2 item bonus to medicine checks. Plus, if you activate it, treat poison, or over 8 hours treat disease, you can produce the effects of neutralize poison or cleanse affliction.
Oh, that's really useful. Absolutely, we're keeping that.
Yeah.
And it's only one.
Does
bulk.
it stack with my mortician's gloves though?
Don't think so.
Item
Okay.
bonuses wouldn't stack.
So maybe Roger should take it then.
I was gonna say, if not, it's. So yeah, Roger will gladly take that.
It would overwrite your healer's kit or toolkit expanded, and yeah, it would overwrite your mortician's gloves. But your mortician's gloves still
I
have
was gonna say, my healer's kit's kind of just
thingy.
plain anyway.
Yeah, my mortician's gloves were gonna be my
Artifact.
artifact. So yeah, so I'm fine with Roger having it. Because his medicine's close enough to mine that having one of us who could heal poison is great.
It's like there's 1 point in it between us. It's really not biggie.
Not anymore.
No, there still is. I now gain a +2, so I'm 1 better,
Yes.
as opposed to 1 worse.
Ah.
I am the doctor.
You
Reclaimed
got a
your
plus-
role.
When you're using
Yeah.
that marvelous medicines, it is a +2 to your medicine. You have a +23. So yeah, that puts you 1 higher than Feldar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am the doctor now.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. I am
Yeah,
the doctor.
because technically healing isn't even supposed to be my main skill, but
No. It is one of my 2.
yes.
It has just not come up anyway near as often as I thought it was going to.
Well, we'll just cover
Yes.
that horse back up. Oh,
Well, now we'll split it more evenly. So
What horse?
Yeah.
well, there's
That
horse
shaft.
bits left over.
what horse? That one, and that one, and that one, and that.
You say it's there, a little bit over there, and a tiny bit up there.
Yeah, we need to get an unseen servant in here to clean that shit up.
Like
We need to get an
Argon,
Argon.
we got some
Yeah.
work for you.
Oh, we're
Is there
definitely
Argon
shipping
too?
Argon in from Great Urge.
Are we, or is this now our permanent residence over the other one?
Do you want
Well,
to
for
throw out the
now it
old
is.
furniture and make the space for new?
I mean, some of the furniture I like.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a big fan of the
I don't
bone
know
bar.
that we need new furniture particularly.
I don't think that macro works.
I just like having our old butler.
Does Argoon have a cousin?
Does he
Or an
have a
opposite hand?
cousin?
Does he have a spare hand?
I mean, the body did. Yeah. Don't know where the body's at.
Does Argoon know how he was made?
Okay,
so
it
we
would
can
be
make
very
another?
funny, although difficult sort of rules wise, if my hand that got blown off turned it into an animated hand familiar.
This weird necromantic magic shit. It just gets up, and you're like, huh.
Oh, huh.
I guess I can get a new one, but I like that hand.
Yeah,
Oh, now we
well,
can hang out.
So,
yeah, I mean, I guess I could have like a mechanical hand. I don't know,
oh yeah,
We could
there's
just get a
crafts.
different
Yeah.
servant. Like, we could just get another servant.
Yeah, that's true.
As funny as it is for Roger to continuously mispronounce Argoon the Annihilator's name.
So you have options now. You've got a bunch of evidence about what this guy was doing. None of it points to Nex, but whatever you want to do with it, you could give it to any of the great houses. Just destroy it, get rid of it, make duplicates.
I feel like that is a question to ask
any
when
of
Nick's
it-
here.
Does any of it lead back to the guy whose name I keep forgetting?
Nebby?
Zargoon, the previous owner. Oh,
No,
the
the second in command or whatever he is that
Five head.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it can Nebby.
Kevin Nebby. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
No, doesn't seem to, or at least like looking through it, it doesn't seem to at all. There's no mentions of him. There's really no mentions of the Bloodlords beyond him keeping his mouth shut, or like anything. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, certainly I think we can tell the woman from the Ghost King's office, who brought us over to let her know, hey, this is the stuff he was really into.
Yeah.
He was sending messages back and forth. We don't know where, because unfortunately the horse blew up. But,
not to
FYI.
Nex. Yeah. Where'd it go? Reporting the evidence. Yeah, I mean, there's the plot, whatever he was plotting with the contagious life. There was the vitality, planar entities, all that stuff. Like, there were some pretty serious traps in here.
Yeah, like that in particular, I think is the thing that Feldar would latch on to, like, because that's weird, given that he was a necromancer. Like,
there were also like a lot of notes about like alternate ways of resurrections. So it's like, yeah, pretty good information.
Cool.
That would probably get you a bump with the, I'll say the Celebrants.
What's the name of this suite again? The Mortician Suite?
Mortician's Suite, yes. And it's up to you if you guys want to rename it or not. It's totally fine. But turning that evidence back into the... Dang it, no, I forgot her name. Dizon.
The house name.
Yeah, Dizon. Turning it
Yeah.
back into Dizon would get you a point
Dizon's.
with the Celebrants.
Cool. Given that they're, I think, the ones we were weakest with, or among the weakest with, that's cool.
That's instead of a party name, we have a house name.
House Dino.
It's a great big house with lots and lots of room.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard.
Fuck you to the Coven.
Even though they're
Hagsbane
cats.
Suites.
Yeah, weird fixation with cats.
You know, no accounting.
So it's getting into like 1 a.m. So I imagine, okay, everything's good. Or at least everything's secure. Go back through, close the doors, lock the doors, set the fossil golem to guard mode, and get some sleep.
Yeah, and Feldar's going to go. I think I need to lie down for a while.
Hug your chalice.
So
Yeah,
everyone will get
just
a little bit of sleep.
Chug it, wait 10 minutes. Chug it, wait 10
Oh,
minutes.
yeah. Ew. What is your con? Oh, that's why. But you guys will all be able to get back up to full health.
Oh, you did it already. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you're sleeping in a safe spot.
Yeah.
That also means that you can do your prep stuff, your daily prep on your sheet. It's the little coffee cup looking thing.
So, what is the next thing that we're supposed to be doing? Escorting the visiting guy around town?
Yeah,
Is
you're pretty
that
much his
the-
honor guard. If he has
Okay.
tasks for you, you're like, hey, yeah.
I know his name's like KK, so I'll decide. I don't remember the first name, so I'm just gonna call him Krampus Kane.
We're gonna do
Oh,
a
he's
couple.
in the thing. He's
Cortosh Kane,
Cortas. Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So for
Cortosh.
my daily things, how do I?
So on your sheet, hit the little coffee cup. It'll ask you. You don't have to consume any rations. But if you want to change what skills you have your expertise in, you can select those. If you don't want to change it, go to blank.
Okay, so I should use that and not the implement empowerment action that's in my actions page.
Well, implements empowerment.
Because that sort of does the same thing. So I don't want to double dip.
Hold on.
honestly, I'd prefer to do it as a daily preparation because then I know that I've done it for the day and that's fine.
Yeah, do it on the daily prep thing, and I'll see what it. If it sets it to something wrong, we'll just change it on the actions tab.
Oh, what's interesting is
I just changed it to acrobatics and arcana.
like diplomacy isn't on the daily prep thing.
Cancel it and redo it.
Sorry?
Hit cancel on your daily prep and redo it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, let me set this to something you already have.
Okay.
Never mind. We'll set it to athletics and religion, just so I can kind of see. Religion, just because you have experts in those. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so diplomacy and okay, so I'm choosing diplomacy and deception.
Okay. And
So, yes, expert and expert. So that went. And performance and
you said
oh, I guess I had
diplomacy.
chosen diplomacy the other day too. So, but performance went back to untrained, which is what it should do. So I'm good.
You said diplomacy and what?
Diplomacy and deception. So those
Alright. I see it. Just checking.
okay.
I don't think most of you. Crowley, do you get anything from it? No. Roger. If you want to change your feat, you can. Because you have resounding bravery. Because you have combat flexibility.
I'm quite happy with my current setup.
And that lets you select a feat up to level 8, I think. Rolled off. Not gonna expend anything. We'll keep those the same. Root magic. I always forget this root magic thing. What's that do? You give that to Feldar? Sure. That will get root magic. So you'll get a bonus to your a +2 to your what is it? First time that day the ally attempts a saving throw against a spell or haunt. You get a +2 to bonus to it. And I think that's the only ones. Bailey's. Crowley doesn't have anything. Alright. Oh, that's what... Okay, I'm getting it now. The daily preps will it won't change it necessarily in your sheet, but it will post it to chat. Which I think is more...
Oh.
So that way you don't have to sit there and count, oh, I do this and this and this and this. I can just look over and go, oh... But it does do charges for Rodolph's staff. It does do his staff charges, so I know that. Yeah, because he's got activations. Yep. That's what it is. I'm getting it now. So getting up, waking up in the morning. We'll kind of start wrapping things up towards the end of the day. You reported that, came back, got some sleep. There's gonna be a couple of things. There's a knock at the door. First off. Who answers?
Fuck it, Roger will.
So Roger heads up and answers the
Said,
door.
who is it? There's no answer.
Uh,
Who is it? No answer. No, they're not saying anything.
Land shark.
You open the door and there's 3 visitors. There's this female human, a male gnome, and a male halfling. This trio kind of standing out there. And it's one of those, like, you kind of get a quick glance, and like
Ooh, Grubhub.
the human has like this cloak kind of pulled up and like this heavy hood, and you can kind of see like she's got a little bit of vampire fangs kind of poking out a little bit.
No.
Well, good day. We're the upstairs neighbors. The female vampires say.
Oh, sorry about that explosion.
Oh,
Won't happen again.
quite all right. There's always noises and such happening around here. Bloodlords and their experiments. We're representatives of this Alcazar's greatest resident, Hyrule Luxena. We've came to welcome you to the Alcazar. The building. It's called the Alcazar. My name is Harmony and Agony. This gentleman, the gnome, is Rumen Purgo. And this, my other short companion here, is Weeping Jack.
My image of Harmony and Agony went from like smartly dressed vampire to like flower girl hippie very quickly.
Yeah.
Harmony and Agony.
Yeah.
Not
It's like-
kidding.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
He is wearing
Oh,
a tie-dye
man.
rainbow.
Yeah. I was not fucking around.
Oh god,
was
it
I?
even has bells!
No, I think those are
Bells on-
hooks.
No, on the
Mhm.
bottom of the dress there's bells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She has a hook.
She
Oh,
gives
she
a
has a plated
very-
scarf.
I feel like
Hippie-
she took Be There with Bells on a little bit too seriously.
Yeah.
Well, she's given me like hippie dominatrix kind of vibes.
yeah.
And then
I'm just thinking, whose stoner aunt is this?
that's Rumino.
Yeah, he's kind of what I imagine.
Jesus Christ, those eyebrows.
And let's see. Where is
It
it?
seems to be a thing with the shorter folk. Look at Rodolph.
Gnomes in general, if you've seen any gnome art in Pathfinder, the eyebrows are all terrifying.
And that's Weeping Jack.
Oh, hey, a Kuthanite.
Probably.
He got their favorite weapon.
It's good to meet you. So you say you're representatives of our upstairs neighbor, not our actual upstairs neighbors?
Oh, most certainly. We would never claim to be. We're merely the Luxena's Lord Luxena's representatives.
I can hear
So
that.
she didn't come down herself to say hi. Okay, cool.
See,
Well, I mean,
so from the table, will I be able to pick out that name?
give me society.
All right. Actually, would genealogy lore apply to this?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, I'm out of hero points anyway. They sent a vampire. I probably don't care to know her. Crowley's fucking undead racism.
the
So, you wouldn't know this, but this is Hyrule Luxena.
ooh.
Oh, he looks
Yeah.
A word came to mind. Father?
Lots of words.
Apologies. Father? Apologies. Father? Apologies.
Swag?
Yeah.
Is swag the word you're thinking of?
No. If I was a reader of smut, I would want to call him Daddy.
Well, yes,
I mean, handsome.
for sure.
that cloak though.
Yeah.
That fucking jawline, though. My God.
He's got a cloak on a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of people who have music that follows them around,
Yeah.
And Harmony and Agony is going to kind of like look. Well, is it just you that lives here now? It's unusual for a skeleton to become. Well, I suppose you must be the servant, aren't you? Answering the door and all.
Incorrect. I just have manners.
She'll kind of like blink for a second. Oh, well. Look at you, up and comer. And she'll kind of like look in, like doing that, like almost inviting herself in, or like.
Yeah, Roger's not
Elder is
stepping
gonna
away.
walk up to the door and say, "Oh, neighbors."
Oh well,
The servants of the ones
absolutely.
upstairs.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Mm.
I'll just be bitchy for Roger. You're gonna see Crowley do like the little, finger wave, where it's just like to wiggle the fingers and go, "Oh, did the neighbors send the help?"
And
Yeah, they did.
Do you have like a
Nice to meet
fruit
you too, by the way.
basket or something?
Weeping Jack.
Because I could definitely use a fruit basket.
Weeping Jack will kind of chime in, like almost under, like he's trying to. He's doing that thing where he's saying it under his breath, but doing so loudly. Like he intends for you to hear it, but not. Seems gab will just make anyone bloodlords these days. Oh, hush, Jack, hush. He means no offense.
None taken.
Yeah, whatever. Some of us prove ourselves to become bloodlords.
If I'm perfectly honest, actually, I prefer him to yourself. He is on the face of it. I know where I stand with him, and I appreciate that. You, on the other hand, are choosing to make slights at us instead, backhandedly.
Roger, give
He's
me
the honest one, and you play the game.
either one of you, Roger or Felder, give me a sense motive.
I'm gonna need to get all the NPC art out of the way. Like a sense motive.
It's on your actions macro.
It's perception based.
Mm-hmm.
Then
It's perception versus usually like their deception.
there it is, sense motive. I have decent sense motive, apparently.
Because it's based on your perception.
Yeah. I know when someone's being bitchy, I just can't counter it with my own sass.
Just you have no facial features, so they just kind of can't read
Yeah.
you, and it makes it easier.
All my facial features are borrowed.
Jesus fuck.
You're trying to make an impression?
Yeah, like I'm trying to, without saying anything, just go, yeah, uh-huh, yeah-huh, and
Crowley still hasn't gotten up from the table. He's just eating breakfast.
yeah, it's like snark all you want, but
Oh god, I forgot how high. Okay. Roger, you get the sense like it's one of those like she's being like almost overly polite, and it's like you almost misread it a little bit. Like she's just like, if you didn't know better, she was hitting on you.
Just to clarify, do I fucking know better?
It's weird.
Yeah, some
I don't
people
know.
want to get boned.
True.
It's like hitting on me or not. It's a nah.
She is
Like-
way too fleshy. No.
It's not so much that. It's more though he wants to return to the flesh. That one bites.
Oh.
But Roger will turn to the other guy, Rumen, and just say, "And what's your opinion on us then?"
Well, we're happy to have new neighbors. It's been so long since anyone lived here. You've gotten settled in, it looks like. Do you mind giving us a tour?
Yes, we do mind. Forgive the bad manners, but we're still cleaning up after the previous occupant.
Well, it's quite
Were
rude.
you? Well, we don't intend to be rude. We just, well, we're not sure we've cleared out all the traps.
Oh. Well, suppose not everyone
I
can
mean,
be
it would
quite as
be
efficient.
gauche if you were hit with a sledgehammer, wouldn't it? So, you know.
She'll kind of look back to Jack and Rumen. Well, I can see where we're not wanted. We'll take our leave. Best of
Thank you for
luck
the visit.
down here.
Perhaps we'll invite you for cocktails in a week or so.
Oh, you haven't found anything scandalous left behind by the old mortician, have you? Wave her hands a little bit.
Roger just leans over. He had a thing for cats. You didn't hear it from me, though. Really into that. No, I'm not making that joke. I'm trying to laugh.
There did seem to be a surprisingly small number of rodents. Guess that would help explain it.
Hmm.
I'm not going to mention his interest in horses.
Yeah.
Guy's name's been slandered enough without him being called a brony.
Is there any kind of check I could do to see if they're trying to suss out if we found out about the whole message transfer thing?
Message transfer.
Like,
Pony Express,
The
like
message
Oh.
should we
horse.
be checking?
which I will continue to refer to it as until given a better name.
The whole horse thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. The Pony Express, yeah.
It's not
Works.
whole anymore.
Roger, give me deception.
So, wait, what? Why am I deceiving?
Because she asked if you found anything. You said, yeah, cats.
I didn't say no.
Lie by
You're
omission.
not lying.
Oh, lying by omission. I hate. No, to be fair, my deception isn't awful. Hey, my
Haha.
deception's not awful, but I imagine her insight's better than that.
What is her perception? Where's it at? There it is. Okay. She can't tell you either way.
But yes, once the place is in better shape, we'll definitely invite yourselves and your lords over.
Well,
I make a mean Bloody Mary.
It's
Or
just
just
some
kind of
lady
leaning
in
into
town
the, is
named
she
Mary.
flirting?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a joke for telling you in a bit. Remind me of that later. But yeah, Roger's trying to, like, just in case she is flirting, Roger's gonna try and use that. And very much be like, I will invite you over.
She'll kind of like give like that mean or that the kind of like that mean eye over to Feldars. Well, at least someone living here has manners. Roman,
And
Jack,
Felder will
let's
just
go.
raise an eyebrow, like, uh-huh.
It was you that suggested the cocktails. Why are you the rude one?
Yeah, and they'll
Is it
head out.
because you have eyes and therefore
And I'll
can...
look at Roger and I'll say, because I'm the alive one.
Ow. Look, you nearly fixed that last night as he closes the door.
Shortly after
Yeah,
they
I
leave,
don't
there will
trust
be.
these people, man.
Oh yeah, there'll be a courier that kind of comes up shortly after, or like as they're leaving, almost pass by them, and you'll see like he's this kind of zombie comes up and he's got this big chest, and he's gonna come
Eat up?
like at this almost like a steamer trunk, and just kind of bring it up,
Okay.
set it down for you guys. Delivery, delivery, my lords. It's from the Ghost King.
Yeah. Much
Nice.
appreciated. Are you... Sorry to bother you, I know you're working. Are you one of his personal messengers, or are you one that can be hired?
I work for the Carter's Consortium, Lord.
Ah, okay.
If you need
Sorry, it's
anything
just if the
moved,
king trusts you, yeah, if we need something moved, I'd like to, go to someone reputable. We're still new in town. You get it.
yes, sir. Any deliveries around the city, you can commission through the Carter's Consortium, and they will be taken care of.
Sorry, the dogs just started snoring in the... Yeah, okay. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I didn't give it, sir.
Fuck. Well played. L fucking play.
Ah!
Well, thank you. And Roger will just pick up the chest, move it into the living room. The living room. We're going to refer to the dino room as the living room.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's labeled as the reception hall, so.
Living room. Dining room. Plops it right on the corner of the table, just like, gift from Geb. Gift from Geb, from the guy with the gift of the gab.
And
Yeah.
it's pretty hefty.
Like how you're not the servant, but you are answering the door and carrying our shit.
Fuck off. Like, I also carry this team in melee, so what do you want from me?
Ouch! Ouch!
Damn.
Roger's feeling sassy.
Yeah, something about that bitchy woman coming to the door, you know.
Yeah.
So what's in the box?
What's in the
What's in the
box?
box?
What is in the box?
You're gonna find your relics in the box.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Relations.
So let me throw them in the party sheet. You're gonna find a cape. Actually, can I throw them in your sheets? Maybe. Let's see. Nope, it won't let me do it that way. Not from the party sheet. It won't. You're gonna find a cape.
You wake yourself up, buddy. You
pair of
wake yourself up
gloves.
snoring.
A cold iron scythe,
Ooh.
a ring, and a star knife.
Hell yeah.
Don't want to say I'm typecast, but Dibs
Uh,
picks up the scythe.
These are the ones that the king himself basically like selected these items for you.
Hmm.
So this scythe, there are some things about this. Let's see. You guys are level 11. These items will all have the same level as you guys. As you level up, so will these.
Hmm.
Right out the gate, Roger's scythe. It's made out of cold iron, and it has the grizzly rune. Wounding. Sorry. So it's Roger's grizzly cold iron scythe. Nice. It's pretty sinister looking. It's like big and gnarled. The actual main shaft, it looks like it's been made out of like the spine of this larger creature, and instead of like an iron blade coming over, it's almost like a mantis claw carved out of cold iron.
You.
So it comes with
King knows how to treat a girl.
yeah. As a reaction, when you use the thing, right now it's a +1 striking, wounding scythe. You can upgrade those. That's easy. As a reaction, instead of dealing slashing damage with this thing, you can deal void damage.
Oh, fucking yes.
You also regain a number of hit points equal to half the void damage you deal. That's a reaction. You can do it once an hour.
Mechanical question, because
Mhm.
there's some creatures that are healed by void, isn't there?
Yep. It does not count for healing, but like if they have negative healing or void healing, it just wouldn't do any damage. You wouldn't gain any hit points.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I heal both myself and like a party member if I hit them with it?
No, it doesn't count for the purposes of healing.
Damn.
You get a couple reactions with that. You get that once. And if you can do that on a critical success. So like if you critically hit as a reaction, you
nice.
can then go and bamf it and boost it up.
Fuck you.
It has a different reaction as well. Curse Wound. As a reaction, your strike with the relic deals damage to a creature within 60 feet, so you hit somebody with it. They will take wounds, ensuring they do not heal. They have to make a will save or be unable to restore hit points lost by damage from that strike until their next daily prep.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So, like, they just can't like, you negate healing from strikes.
Just the damage from that particular strike, but that can still be a good chunk of damage on a crit.
Yeah, essentially you reduce their max HP.
I like it. I like it.
It has Ease Burden, so as long as this relic is on your person and you're standing on ground, you can carry one more bulk than normal before becoming encumbered. You also increase your max by 2 at 6. So this is actually it would be you can carry 2 more bulk and max 4. So it goes up by
Just to
every
clarify,
4
does
levels.
it weigh 1 bulk?
It weighs 2 bulk.
So it just about negates its own weight.
Right now it negates its own weight, but also increases your max bulk. At 14, it'll increase your carry by 2 and increase your max by 6. So that's going to go up every 4 levels by 1 and 2.
Okay.
The item is on your sheet, I think, because you have a couple of choices to make.
Oh, God.
Well, I think right now you might have a choice.
Even worse. What?
One choice. Choose one. Unholy or Underground Bounty.
The fuck?
If you find the item on your sheet,
Mm-hmm. Very sure.
they're towards the bottom. Major gifts. You get to pick one of those right now. Later on, we'll pick a grand gift later.
the minor gift.
Major gift. Unholy or underground bounty.
Okay. Underground bounty. You
Essentially,
want to carry
let's
on
see.
because there's a lot of reading
Yeah.
here.
Unholy is a rune. It will gain the unholy rune, and it'll obviously bump it up to a +2 just to match that.
Yeah.
You're not holy, so you don't have to worry about that. But strikes made gain the unholy trait and deal an extra 1d4 spirit damage. If they are a holy creature, they take 2d4. You're not holy, you don't have to worry about it. It does gain the reaction Unholy Bloodshed once per day. When you critically succeed on a strike against a holy creature, they take persistent bleed damage equal to 1d8 per weapon damage die.
Okay. I don't see us coming up against much in the way of holy creatures.
Yeah,
But good to
the
know.
reaction and the 2d4 isn't amazing, but the unholy is nice. The extra unholy damage is nice.
Yeah.
Underground Bounty. Each day during your daily prep, you can change the metal this item is made out of, or the material is made out of. Silver, cold iron, gold,
Oh, that's cool.
or non-precious stone or metal or material of your choice, such as bronze or granite.
Can you do it? Can you do like adamantium with it?
Non-precious stone or metal material. I don't
I
know.
like
if
how it
adamantine-
lists gold though. Like that's non-precious.
Yeah. Adamantine ingot. Yeah. You can basically choose what material this weapon is made out of. Once a day.
Okay.
While it's coated with this cover, the weapon interacts with weaknesses, resistances, and the like as if it were made of that material, stone or metal.
Yeah, so that's at the start of the day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. During your daily prep.
Damn, I can't just pop that if we find a creature.
Unfortunately, at 17, you can add adamantine and dawn silver to the options. So everything short of that.
Okay.
Those are the two options. You get to choose one of those. At 13, it's automatically going to level up and become a vampiric scythe, which is a whole other thing. It becomes a +2 greater striking wounding scythe, sharp enough to produce a whistling sound as it swings through the air.
I'm hurt that it doesn't do that already.
Not too far off. Level 13. 2 levels. Reaction: if an enemy critically succeeds in attempt to disarm you, as the scythe leaves your hands, it drinks the triggering creature's blood. They have to succeed a Fortitude save or become drained 2.
Oof.
Drained 3 if they
Of
critically
those
fail.
two,
The
of
vampiric
the two,
scythe
though, I
is
think
automatically
Unholy's
bad.
probably better.
That's it's hard to say. The unholy gives you a small bonus right up front,
And will continuously
and
be there, but Underground would require us to have foreknowledge of the enemies we're going to fight, and this thing has thrown everything at us, and we have had no way of finding out what the fuck we were going to be facing for the day.
this is true.
So I could be gambling. For example, we fought a skeleton, hence the hammer a minute ago. Immediately, it's like, oh no, this weapon, this would be the perfect time to have your scythe. And I'm like, this is the one time I didn't fucking have my scythe.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue to
Hard-
think on it.
yeah.
I think Unholy's probably
You
the
get to
better
think
one,
about it.
but-
Yeah, small
got one
bonus
to
up front
think.
versus prep. Let's see. Crowley. Yours is a cape.
Yee.
Doesn't seem like much at the gate, but It comes with it's a dueling cape, so you can actually take this cape off and like wrap it around your forearms with an interact, and essentially use it kind of like a little parry shield. You can raise a shield with it, get a +1 circumstance to AC and deception checks to feint until the start of your next turn. It's this kind of regal blue cape. It's crafted from this pretty hefty yet very elegant velvet embroidered material, and it's embroidered like this ornate silver stars and dragon. It kind of falls into a cascade of fabric just on its own. It flows and rustles in just all the right ways. And when you put it on, it almost forms to your body. You'll just naturally draw the eyes of those around you. You get a +2 item bonus to performance checks.
Gotta change my color scheme from red and gold to blue and silver. Going full swap.
As a 2-action interact once a day, you can cast Enthrall. It gains the visual traits, loses the auditory trait. You sustain the spell by continuing to sweep the cape about. Cape swish.
Mm-hmm.
Be fabulous and flamboyant and keep some magic.
You can keep their attention on me.
Very you. Very, very Crowley.
You get a number of choices to make. Let me fix this one. Oh, I see what's wrong with it. Okay. And speed. You get a number of options you'll be able to look through. You get 2 minor gifts you get to choose. There's Feral Claws. You essentially you grow claws. You get D6 slashing. Agile, finesse, lasts until you dismiss. You can have it gain the presentable rune. +1 item bonus to make an impression. It's always clean, as though just affected by prestidigitation.
Have prestidigitation.
There's also emotional surge. When you feel a surge of pride, you as a 1-action activity once per hour, you can cause this surge of pride. It gives you a +1 bonus to society checks. Lasts for a minute. Then I didn't label it on the levels yet. You'll also get 1 major gift. For now, you'll get 1 major. Form of Fury, Deer. You can do it twice per day. The relic casts animal form on you. And you actually turn into a fairly sizable deer. AC equals 16 plus your level. Ignore armor check penalties and speed reduction. You get 5 temp HP. Imprecise scent. Bunch of other stuff. You get an antler strike, and as this kind of levels up, your form becomes larger. Eventually, you become a huge creature with 15-foot reach, 20 temp HP, 18 plus level AC, attack modifier plus 18, damage plus 7, double the number of damage dice, and a plus 20 athletics. You get, yeah. You can look through those. That's already on your sheet. There we go. Savath's Star Knife. It is. It actually. This Star Knife actually has SD engraved kind of on the center handle. It's a +1 returning, striking, cold iron Star Knife. So it's got cold iron built into it. I'll send these to you later, but you'll get to choose 2 minor gifts: Wind Barrier, Deadly Spark, Enhancing Circuitry, Scrap Shot. You'll get to choose, for now, 1 major gift: Animated, not Swarming. Oh no! If you take, you can choose Animated or Swarming. Can't take them both. You could choose Shock.
Or what?
Animated or Swarming. Animated.
Swarming. Okay.
Yes, Swarming. So like a swarm of insects.
I thought you were saying swimming, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, nope. Swarming is, so as a 2-action, you kind of like you throw the weapon, and it multiplies as it flies through the air, making a 30-foot cone.
Oh, interesting.
All creatures in the area take damage equal to double the weapon's number of damage dice. So if it's like a 2d, whatever, if it's got 2 dice, they deal 4 damage. 2 times 2. So it's not a ton of damage, but it's in a cone.
Yeah.
And it's a reflex save. Animated is... You turn it into an animated weapon. 2 actions, you release it, and it kind of flies in the air around your head, and it'll continue to attack either the last enemy you attacked or the nearest if your target has been defeated. At the end of your turn each round, you can have it fly up to 40 feet and either fly again or strike 1 creature. Essentially, it gets 2 actions on its own, or like 1.5. Yeah. The weapon the weapon has a 5-foot square on its own. It does not block or impede movement. When it's animated, it does not use your attack modifier. It has its own. Each round, when the weapon finishes using its actions, DC 6 flat check, or it drops to the ground. DC 6 is just a flat D20, so as long as you roll a 6 or higher, it'll keep flying around. Rail dash, once an hour, 2 actions. Your relic conjures a guideway of magnets beneath you. You turn yourself into a railgun. Stride 3 times.
Okay.
If you end your final stride adjacent to an object or creature, you ram into it, dealing a D12 bludgeoning damage for every 2 levels of the relic with a basic reflex save. So yeah, you turn yourself into a goblin railgun. Yeah, and like I said, I'll send a bunch of those to you. You can kind of see. Feldar, you've got some gloves.
Yes. I tried putting them in my oh, there we go.
Oh, I didn't give it invested, did I?
There. It's funny when I say that they're worn, they Oh, okay.
Oh, because I have it worn.
Because I have to take off the other ones, right?
Worn gloves. There we go. Now you
Yeah.
should do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yay.
They are essentially, they're like a beefier version of your Mortician's gloves.
Right. So now, see, it was good that I gave that to to Roger, because now we're even.
Hey.
These are a +2 item bonus to medicine checks. Just flat out. You'll get to pick 2 minor gifts, and for right now, 1 major. The
Okay.
minor gifts: Breath of Dragons, Diabolic. Essentially, you get a breath cone, 30 feet. 2d6
Sweet.
fire for every level of item, or for every 2d6 fire per level, or per 2 levels. Yeah, per 2 levels.
Okay.
So you're looking
And
at 10d6.
right now, what level are these?
11.
11. Okay.
So you're looking at 10d6 fire damage.
Yes.
That's with the Diabolic Breath of Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
There's also. Is it not working? Stupid. There is also Draconic Resistance, Fire. You gain a +1 status bonus to AC attacks from dragons and resistance to fire damage, equal to half the relic's level, minimum 1. It's
Okay.
resist 5. Third option for minor, Whammy. As a reaction, once per day, an enemy within 30 feet rolls a success on an attack, saving throw, or skill check. You give them disadvantage. They have to re-roll and take the worst. Not even the
Nice.
new one, the worst one.
Okay.
Major gifts. You'll get one of these right now, and you'll get another one in a couple levels.
Okay.
Draconic Arrogance. You're about to roll a saving throw once per day. You laugh at fate and revel in your draconic arrogance. If you roll a crit success, you can attempt to demoralize the creature. If you roll a success, you critically succeed instead. If you fail, it's a success. If you critically fail, you're forced to face your own hubris and become frightened too.
That's pretty good.
Worm's Flight. Once per day, 2 actions. Ghostly Wings grant you a fly speed equal to your speed, or 20 feet, whichever is greater. They last for 10 minutes until you dismiss them. At level 17, you can do it as often as you want, unlimited duration.
Flying, baby.
Steal Luck. Reaction once per day. You or a creature within 30 feet of you roll 2d20s for fortune or misfortune, and you like the higher. You steal the higher of the 2 numbers in the triggering target, you steal the higher of the 2 numbers the triggering target rolled. Target must use the other result. Until you make your next daily prep, you can use that number instead for a
Ooh.
skill check or saving throw.
Okay.
Doing so is a fortune effect. If you fail to do so before your next daily prep, you lose the stored number.
Okay. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I might
Anyways,
need to fly though.
Well, you will get to eventually to pick 2 of those major gifts. It's just right now you only get one.
Just for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right now it'll probably be Breath of Dragons and Whammy and Draconic Arrogance, because that just seems more useful. But
Let's see. Roldolph's Ring. This ring is made from the purest platinum and is covered in esoteric arcane symbols. It does nothing unless you have a spellcasting class feature, specifically Arcane. While wearing it, he gets a +2 Arcana check, or +2 item to Arcana checks, and he gets 2 extra second rank spell slots and 1 extra first rank spell slot every day. He can prepare these just like normal. He just gets extra spell slots. If he takes the ring off, loses them. Can't gain spell slots from more than 1 ring per day, nor can a single ring grant spell slots more than once per day. He gets a bunch of stuff. He can choose Death Gaze, 2 actions. Your stare deals 1d6 void per 2 levels of relic. So it's similar to the Dragon Breath, but void damage. An undead creature or other creatures with void healing targeted this way instead are healed. 1d6 per level of relic and temporarily immune for 10 minutes. Reaction, transfer, injury. You or a minion within 30 feet take damage. Your summoned companions are forged with a sliver of your own essence, so you can transfer injuries between themselves and yourself. Either direction. If Rodolph takes a hit, he can transfer it to a minion. Minion takes it, he can take it. Other minor gift, Force Blast. 1d6 force. Increases by 1d6 at 3rd level and every 2 levels after. I'll have to math that out and figure it out. Then his major gifts, Tide of Death. Death Gaze with 3 actions instead of 2. Or you can use 3 actions instead of 2. It targets all living creatures within 30 feet except for himself.
Oh.
If you have void healing ability, you can include yourself to be healed.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Cleanse Soul. Target soul is bolstered against further curses. They gain +2 status against curses for an hour. Or Spirit Blink. You blink between the realms of once per day, 2 action activity. You gain the effects of Flicker. Which is kind of like 5e's Blink. It's like every turn you kind of phase in and out. No, I take that back completely. Flicker. You quickly flicker between your current plane and another. You gain resistance, not 5. You gain resistance equal to the item level to all damage except force for 1 minute.
Wow.
At the end of your turn, or at the end of each of your turns, you automatically teleport 10 feet in a random direction as determined by the GM. You can sustain the spell to teleport in this way. So he can, he automatically teleports at the end of his turn, and he can choose to sustain and teleport as an action, essentially. But resist all damage.
That's very, very good.
Yeah. And that ring will get stronger as you guys level up. It'll become a type 3 because it's based on a ring of wizardry. At 13, it'll become a wizardry 3, which is 2 3rd rank spells and a 2nd rank. And at 15, it bumps up to 2 4th rank slots and 1 3rd rank slot. Yeah, I'll have to get the item or get the levels tagged on there for you guys so you can see it. It's pretty nice stuff, but yeah, these are all gifts from the Ghost King himself.
I guess we've done a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's a lot richer than he lets on.
He's the king of Geb.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
he is
can have
among the
whatever
most-
he wants.
He is among the most powerful spellcasters in the entire world, and he is at least a millennia old. There's a reason you don't see poor immortal people. I need to check something here.
Yeah, his biggest rival, like that's been going on for like 1,000 years, is with the guy who deleted a demigod
Yeah,
with a single spell.
yeah, and they're pretty on par with each other in terms of power.
Yeah, like Nex just straight up did what Rodolph did to that light dude, except he didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He just retconned a demigod.
Rodolph's gonna kind of look over this ring, and probably like, maybe even like compare
What
it to
else
some of the
can
rest of
I
you guys'
say?
stuff.
But you're welcome.
He's gonna pick up. These are immensely powerful. They are also enchanted in such a way that Geb can track you with these items.
Ah.
I think I'm okay with that trade-off.
I mean, I presume, frankly, he can track us under most
Period.
circumstances anyway. So
Reasonable, yeah. Yeah, they can essentially. These are blood claim items, so he can use these. He can use them for targets of like discern location or locate, which are spells that kind of do what the name indicates. Oh, I guess discern location is now called pinpoint, which is a rank 8 spell. So the blood claim items that you just got, the relics, are very much a double-edged sword. If anybody is able to pick out or like properly identify your relic, they could do it too.
Do what? Track us?
Yeah. So it's one of those like you very much want to keep it and absolutely use it because these will grow in power with you. But also, like, if anybody asks, like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" Don't tell them it's a blood claim item.
The blood what?
Blood claim. Like, don't tell them it's a gift
Oh,
from
blood claim.
Geb.
ah,
Noted. I'm just gonna tell everybody I got mine on Temu.
That looks way too nice for Temu.
Etsy.
On
Etsy.
AliExpress.
Exactly.
I don't know the way I've seen Etsy lately.
Frankly, Etsy is sort of turned into Temu, which is very sad. But
Yeah.
there you go.
But yeah, that's a pretty good spot
Cool.
to stop for today.
Very exciting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta
Well-
do. Where is it?
I think it's time for Nate to go to bed and for me to have dinner. So
Yes.
good night, everyone.
And
No,